started it, Paramere or the ugly, sticky babies?
Hard to tell. All pop out of bush.
This is
certain.
popping out of a bush.
They live in bush.
Wait,
They pop
do
out
you
of bush.
kill everything that pops out of a bush?
If it stinks as bad as this ugly baby, yeah.
Oh, well, I've known a lot of stinky people who are actually very nice. You can't judge a baby by his stink.
Lash looks at you, kind of confused, but also kind of in awe. If Ezek can look past stench of ugly baby, Lash can look past stench of ugly baby.
Eldritch blast to the face at the werewolf. I refuse to flinch.
Melee combat?
And a nat 20. Critical hit.
I'm just gonna reach out, grab him in the face, and just
Another 21 points of force damage.
Oof.
Do you want to tell them or should I?
It's not looking good, chat.
Oh no.
Toddleheim
Oh no.
drops to 0.
But
That's
also,
right.
Yeah.
You're on a bound. You're on a bound. Look, Ariana's out. Balvarex. Please take care of her. We'll be taking Mason as payment.
He's
Yeah,
collecting snacks already from the food hall for when she wakes up.
Thank you, Balvi. I'll owe you one.
Like as Garnet walks out the door, she'll just be like, "Yeah, we'll just say the drugs came from Balvi."
No. Basically going to stand up. No, Balvi, no. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. It's fine. We will not. No, won't happen. Won't happen. Garnet.
Yes, it's just down the hall.
Turns to Athor, just how? It's
You
fine.
used
Never
to
mind. It's fine.
So what does the hungry dark feel like? Do you smell anything?
I don't know if it's what I'm smelling, but it often smells a little bit like baked goods.
Well, that sounds lovely.
That
Like,
does not.
like cinnamony.
Ariana, no.
It's called the hungry dark.
Not hungry for the food. Hungry for dark.
But it's weird that it smells like something good. If it's
Wait.
supposed to be bad.
Are you hungry dark affiliate too? Ariana?
Huh?
Because you smell food all the time.
But I'm just hungry. I don't think I'm dark.
For seekers, and magic dampens sound in these quarters, quieting boisterous visitors and heavy snoring.
And other things. I mean,
And other
we're all
things.
thinking it.
Are we though? Are
mean-
we?
These cheeks don't clap themselves. Just saying.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm stomach thick. Clapping my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. All right, so do you guys just want to spend the night and then get breakfast and do this thing?
Please,
Yeah,
God,
let's go.
yes.
Yeah.
Release me from this hell. Alex melts away and vanishes, replaced by Cyrus.
In handcuffs?
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
Taking a pen.
He
Except that his eyes are wrong. They're filled with piercing blue light.
Oh damn! This room is about to get good.
got blue eyes too.
We have reached 100% kiss boy density after they attack each other. The only thing that you notice, Garnet, is just like little touches of frost, just the barest remnants of frost underneath where the books were.
Oh no, no, wait, is this having Herald vibes of
No.
Frost origin?
No. This isn't black ice. This is not Agathissian ice.
You will forever pay for what you have done, Garnet. I will punish you with ice cream pies. What? This is amateur hour.
No, that
Give
was.
me a stroke over here. I'm seeing enough of this shit. I'm going to bed. Fuck this. I don't want to go to bed, actually. I don't want to do anything.
As you yeet that rock with that alien on it, I don't want to die! As he, like Krillin and DBZ just explodes.
Another little glowy worm crawls out. Timothy!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unbeknownst to you, you've killed the mayor of the Worms town. He had brought peace and prosperity to his new empire, but now their society cast adrift on an asteroid, leaderless, falls into chaos once again, and decays from within. And
Look, sometimes I don't know my own strength. I'm sorry.
I would like to sit on the saddle of the Cavalier and Misty step myself onto the horse.
Oh, damn, that's what you got that for your birthday.
What the actual are you doing?
I'm riding a horse.
I'm on a horse. You're on a Gracie horse, but you're on a horse.
I'm on a horse.
Okay, you teleport onto the fiend, this burning horse of evil, with the saddle, which wraps itself around. And according to the saddle of the Cavalier, you can't be dismounted against your will, and attacks against it have disadvantage.
And I'm gonna talk to it in Infernal, because I know Infernal to try and have the horse be friends with me.
Great, now I have to roleplay a horse.
All right, champions, round number 3! Fight!
I would like to cast Fuck This at 3rd level.
You could certainly try.
I'll cast in invisibility at 2nd level.
That's the appropriate name for it. Fuck this, I'm out. We're renaming invisibility.
And
Welcome, everyone. It is Tuesday, my dudes, dudette, and dude neutrals. My name is John Dudes, Dudettes, and Dude Neutrals, and I am your dungeon master on Coriander Society Adventures Penumbra. I know it says Pirate Space because I never made a separate overlay for this, but, you know, give me a break. I have a day job. Drowsy, you're muted, so whatever insults you're throwing my way are being devoured by the internet, which is fine. This is our dimension-hopping Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign. And I am joined by Drowsy LaFawn and Ninja Man Matt. Drowsy, hi.
Sup?
Sup. LaFawn, how's it going today?
Good.
Okay, cool. Matt.
Matt, yes, that's me. You know, I just wanted to share, every time you say I'm John Dungeon Master or whatever your little opening is, the very first time you did it, it's super confused because I was like, wait, are we all supposed to pick our character names? Like, but you're not a character, you're every character. Correct. So I was like, wait, stop saying you're John. You're not John, damn it.
I do that on all my shows now, but this is the only one where it's like, what the heck? Oh,
there's an actual John.
Yeah,
yes.
like on IOth Academy, I'm John Academy.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
You are John
Don't
Doom.
worry, you're still John, the Johnest of Johns.
The Johnest of Johns. Yes, I am not John. I'm not from Mars.
John. You should be John. Yes.
When last
I'm good.
What is spelled Jon? What is spelled Jean?
Yes, John.
John.
The ultimate of all Johns.
But what about John?
Yes, that's the standard
true.
John.
John Carmichael is John, but Martian Manhunter is Jon, and Jean Valjean is Jean. And I
Well, the
think
funny
that's-
thing, by the way, Okay, just because I always have to have the weird nickname. John is spelled John, but John's full name, Jonathan, is just Jon, and then the rest of it.
Oh,
so he adds the H because he likes the H better with John instead of just Jon.
Hey, you know, whatever we want to call ourselves, that's his prerogative.
Yeah.
Speaking of prerogative, what's
you know how many pre-yawns we had this show at every show, and it still happens.
Straight up, I think it's asthma. Like, I don't think it's just like a ha funny. I think my lungs are struggling for oxygen, and I'm just in denial about it. Like, I think that's why I yawn so much.
We're popping, we're locking, and we're suffocating.
To asthma.
Yeah, slow motion asthma attacks. Gradual chronic oxygen deprivation. Anyways.
If you're a cat, it's sneezing.
Mm-hmm. True. 80,000 light years from the Pyre space system, from the verdant planet of Periant and the joys of the elven court of Fluris, lies an artificial construct with the surface area of millions of Earths. Far vaster than the star it was built around is Penumbra, a titanic feat of astroengineering, which would be called in our world an Alderson disk, but Alderson doesn't exist there, so it's just a big-ass dish. On this huge disk, created at the peak of the Mind Flayer Empire's power, lie the scattered remnants of that empire, long ago broken by Gith and her rebellion. Now it is home to descendants of the Gith who have lost touch with their roots. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not degraded. Degenerate mind flayers who have gone insane or evolved in strange ways. The echoes of an ancient civilization, strange parasites and scavengers that lie in the depth. And as John Carmichael breaks a weak psionic seal on a tiny little shrine, he reveals within the last avatar of a dead god. And as John opens this door and there's a dead god's avatar in a little stone box, I need... Well, it's going to be everyone, but we can do it on everyone's individual turns. I need John to roll a wisdom saving throw against madness.
Oh, goody. Let me see here. I'm going to, because this is bad. This is you said a wisdom saving throw, right?
Wisdom saving throw, correct.
Okay. I'm going to use my, let's see, where is it? Where's my magic? Where's my magic? Where's my magic? I need magic. Hold on. Angels. Nope, not Angel's Rage. Nope, not Pact Magic. Where are you? Here we go. Angelic Seals. Okay. Perfect. Wisdom. Okay, I'm going to use Temperance.
Mm-hmm.
Make a wisdom saving throw. You can use your reaction to add your intelligence modifier to the roll. The bonus is added after the die is rolled. Oh, there we go. Okay, wait. Sorry. The bonus is added after the die is rolled before the GM reveals whether it was a success. Okay, there we go. Before he reveals. Okay, yes, I gotta just pop it. So there we go. All right. So let me go ahead and let me add that shit. So wisdom, say blessing.
None of you know this is, I mean, all of you are in constant communication, but John basically just broke the seal and opened the door. Virtually zero time has happened. His brain downloaded all the information that he happened to have read in the tower, the Obsidian Tower at one point, about Manzacorian. And that's why he's like, oh, whoopee.
Whoopee. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and make my savings throw. So, whabam. That would be a 16 plus 5, 21 save against madness.
You rolled an intelligence save.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. Let me try that again. There we go. Much better. Okay. That would be a 32.
Okay. Do you want to use your thing?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, do I need to use a thing?
You have to choose before I reveal whether you passed or not.
I'm going to stay with a 32.
Okay. Well, a 32 does save.
Okay. Jeez. Okay. And that is my once a day or at least for now, that I can use the temperance.
Have you taken an action? I see a bunch of skill checks, but I don't see any like actions or anything like that.
I just opened the door, so
Okay.
I believe
Item
that was my
interaction.
item interaction. Yeah.
You procced the little psst, opened the door, and this thing floats before you.
All right. Well, it's floating. It's not in a stone sarcophagus or anything like that.
Nope, it's just floating. It's an apparition. It's a specter. It's a ethereal, non-corporeal entity.
It's non-corporeal. It's ethereal. It's non-corporeal.
Yeah, it's non-corporeal or semi-corporeal.
It's semi-corporeal. Okay, but it is. You said it's ethereal.
I don't know if it's technically ethereal. I think it's just incorporeal. Hang on.
Okay, I'm clarifying. I'm clarifying.
It is. It has incorporeal movement.
Okay.
I believe an ethereal barrier would block it.
Interesting.
But it's not like so. Ghosts actually. Would you leave me alone, please? I am trying to hang out with my friends. Remove thyself. I need a counter how many times I've thrown Bean off of my lap or off of my desk. So ghosts actually exist simultaneously on the ethereal plane. And in third edition, a lot of incorporeal entities did. Now they don't, but force effects and ethereal effects can still block them to a certain degree. Why? What you cooking?
Well, no, I'm just thinking. I have that ewer that goes to the ethereal plane to do travel.
True.
And I'm wondering, like, would you be able to go to a portal to the ethereal plane, and then would this creature be there? Like, would it be easier to interact with them there?
I'm going to say yes because I like that.
Here, okay. Huh.
Do you have any divine blood to fuel it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like how that's like, yeah, I got divine blood coming out of every orifice, man.
I got blood coming out of no. I have just literally I have it written down here from the last time that we were there. I forget. I think we were in the void realm, I believe, and there was all that. There was just like pools and pools and pools of Titan blood.
Around. That's right.
And I was just collecting the crap out of it, and I have it written down. Got it somewhere around here where it's just like it's a little. The writing is literally so much Titan blood. Let's see, where is that? Ratatatatatatatata. I have it written down here somewhere, but yeah. Okay, so for the silver ewer, I actually, for some reason, maybe because like I think we were passing it around so much, I don't have its actual stats written down. I know that like you are able to pour it out in order to summon a portal to the plane. Oh, thank you. There we go. Okay, surface, fogged, someone. Okay, filled with magical. Okay, can you pour it out to create a portal? Lasts for 1 round before fading. Okay, so it's literally just for running and running. Like you use 1 more time to create a portal back. Okay. So if we were going to do it and be there all together, we'd have to all be together, which we are not. So, okay, if we all end up grouping up, that might be a cool idea. But for now, okay, thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and save that so that way I can use it. But, okay, let's go ahead and start testing out before the friends get here because we're going to have everyone just like popping out in the sky. I do have a question, mate. Last round, I ended up using my bonus action in order to fear everything that was aware of my presence within 120 feet, which this thing would have been within 120 feet. Was it aware of my presence then, or is it immune to fear? Because if not, you were telling me that on a creature's turn we were having it make the save.
It's not immune to fear.
So was it aware? What was it before we opened the door? Was it aware of my presence?
No.
Okay.
It was dormant.
Okay, then I'm going to use a bonus action to use frightful presence. So on its turn, you can have it make a save. Also, I'm a lot closer to these guys, so anything that's like, if they're with, I know that these guys are off map. I don't think they're all right here, right? Is what we were saying. So if any of them are within 120 feet off map or whatever, then they have to make saves on their turn if they end up rocking into
I need to show chat.
Okay. So back to the cave. All right, on its turn, it'll make it save. But for now, bonus action, pop that, and then I'm gonna test if this thing's got spells. So I'm gonna take out Krontaka. I'm gonna pop my last use of Krontaka for the day, and I'm gonna just go ham on its little booty hole.
Okay.
So let's do this. We have Island's Bane, Warp Spasm. This is not a fiend or fey, right? It's just an aberration.
Correct.
Coolio. Love to see it. Let's get rid of that. Okay. And let's go ahead and get rid of this. All right. I'm using everything I've got here in order to screw this thing up. And shot number 1, I am going to utilize a spell bullet, and that spell bullet, since this thing's not undead, right? Not sure. Okay. Wasn't sure if it was undead or not. So, okay. I'm going to hit
it's
it
undead.
with...
It has the undead tag.
Fantastic. All right. We'll see if this works. I'm going to hit it with a bestow curse bullet on my first attack. And so that is going to be Krontaka the first. Let me know if this hits. That'll be a 30. 30.
A 30 will hit.
Perfect.
And walk me through all the different effects that have to happen.
I need you to make a DC 19 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. With advantage. Magic resistance.
Goody gumdrops.
26.
Yep. Figured that was happening.
5.
Okay, so it takes 3 points of damage plus 14, so it'll be 17 points of magical piercing damage with some radiant. So if it's immune to radiant, let me know.
It is immune to piercing damage.
Immune?
Yes.
Oh, goody.
No,
okay,
resistant. But its resistance
Okay, thank
includes
goodness.
magical damage. So
That's fine. Okay, so 7, so plus 3 is 10.
Okay.
Ouch, that really sucked.
I have adjusted its health bar.
Okay, now I need you to make another wisdom saving throw against bestow curse.
Okay.
It'll be the Carmichael curse if it
Is it just
fails.
me or did the health bar not move?
Oh, if you zoom in, you can tell there's some emptiness there.
Oh, goody.
Just go to maximum zoom.
Oh, I don't like that.
28 saves.
Damn. All right. Well, guys, it's got real high saves.
Is that everything? Are you double
Oh,
tapping?
I'm double tapping.
Okay.
Jeez. I'm going to use my other bestow curse bullet. I know it's probably not a fantastic idea, but actually, you know what? No, I think I will use my magic missile bullet, baby. Just start pumping some damage into this thing, and I'm doing half damage, unfortunately. And I'm going to relay all of this to the allies so they know, so far, piercing, effective, not fantastic. If we have other options, it seems like magic is working, or at least radiant is working. I'll try out force right now and let you know. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it with one of these. Where's my magic missile? There we go. Is it going to cast it for me when I click that, or no? No, I guess it's not going to cast it for me. Okay, fine. I'll do it myself. That is going to be 1d4 plus 4 times 3. So /R 3d4 plus 3, right? Because it's 3 glowing darts.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Yep. 3 glowing darts. 3d4 plus 3. Okay. So that'll be 8 points of force damage. Does that work?
It's fully effective.
All right, good to know. And then normal attack for the second one. And then let's see how this goes. Krontaka, go. A 19. Does a 19 hit?
No.
A 19 doesn't hit?
No.
Oh, unfortunate. Well, it's a good thing I used magic missile. Okay, so at least a 20 to hit this thing. Great, this is good data.
7. Sorry, that's my remove cat counter. Every time I have to remove the damn cat, I count.
Oh,
Up to 7.
okay.
Go ahead.
All right, and yeah, from here, I'm going to go ahead and let's see how far I had to come to get here. That was 80 from there. Okay, he's got like 20 feet of movement, so I'm going to have the cat just run this way with me, just so we can be out of its line of sight for now until it has to do something. And Oh gosh. This thing's small, isn't it? It's not big.
It's medium size.
It's medium size. Oh god, that's piercing. That's piercing. Do I have anything that isn't piercing? I can punch it.
Is it like regular? Is it regular illithid size?
Yes. Well, a little bigger. It's more like Ulitharid sized, but not quite full. Those are large size, so not quite.
I've got a lot of piercing. This is not fantastic. Oh god, I don't like this. And it's still an illithid, so I don't want to be grappling it. I don't want to do that. Okay. It's all piercing that I have. That's not good. That's not good. Mate, can you move John forward so I don't have to be grabbing Charlemagne every time when I try and move him? Whoop. Thank you. Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna make him choose. I'm gonna go this way. So John's running this way. The cat's running this way. I don't want him to have to be able to very easily be able to catch us both if that's the case. So go around the corner. Charlemagne will be over here, and that'll be it for my turn. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
All species, you will sustain us.
Oh goody.
It is now Ten Kobold Bizbus's turn. Ten Kobold, is he in the Psychic Link? Do you have your list of who's in the Psychic Link?
He's not, no.
Okay, great.
Oh, then I would shout out to him if he's not in the Psychic Link. I would let him know, like, just very brief, like, big scary mind flayer inside.
I mean, he's in the radio link.
All right.
Actually,
then,
you know what? I don't know that. I don't know that. Is he in the radio link?
Yes.
Okay.
He rolled a 10 on his saving throw against the Unspeakable Presence, which is a severe failure, which means his brain is fried.
Oh no.
This is a bad thing.
Poor buddy.
As he starts contemplating the existence of the Philosophlayer, the Delver of Secrets, the dead god, Ten Kobold's eyes widen and he starts to just like look around at everybody in complete and abject terror and paranoia. He will be affected for 100 hours.
Oh my god.
With extreme paranoia.
Oh, fantastic.
That's on top of his already.
He's already a twitchy guy.
Yeah.
So 4 days and some change, he's going to be like this. Honestly, we're probably not going to notice much of a difference.
All right. He is going to use his Masterwork twin shot pistol. Bang. He should have advantage because he has the high ground. He's just shooting at this monster here because it's alive and he took that personally.
Yeah.
He hits it for 8 points of damage and it's twin shot, which means it fires twice. And I'll do this with advantage. Oh no, it has to hit another creature. You know what? It's not another creature, but it is a crystal.
Nice.
He hits the crystal. The crystal explodes in a shatter. There's like a ringing sound, almost like a thing of glass. And it explodes violently. And I also need to roll 1d6 because the red barrels from last time are still in effect. And he's now going to hide on the other side of here from everybody. Is Manda in the Psychic Link?
Yes, she would Manda is in the Psychic Link.
Okay.
In the Psychic
She
Link.
fell last round. Her gear failed and she fell to the ground.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that's unlucky. Manda is also now going to go insane. Long term, but, temporarily.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This happens sometimes.
Do none of her cybernetics give her advantage on these?
So, I don't think so.
That's tough.
The one thing she does have one thing that's really good, but I had already rolled and it doesn't give her advantage. A natural 1 is a natural 1. She can, once per rest, she can use her intelligence mod instead of her wisdom mod. And she has an insanely good wisdom save. But a natural 1 is a natural 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Long-term madness with an 83. The character suffers from partial amnesia.
Partial?
Yes.
Is
All
that
right, one moment.
short-term, long-term? What are we looking at here?
Okay, she's no longer clinging to the ceiling. As Manda gets up, she looks around at everybody. Zomkug, Arundel, Molly.
Oh, no.
And she runs.
Oh, no.
She used half her movement to stand up.
Does she say anything in the psychic link? Like, are we hearing anything?
Nope. She runs. She comes face to face with one of the bad things. Yasmin,
Gramites?
it is now your turn.
They're called Gramites, right?
Gramites, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, 30 on movement.
Please roll
action dash. 30
a
movement.
wisdom saving throw
Alrighty.
against madness.
Do I still have that seal, by the way?
If you haven't used it, yes. If you've already used it, you only get it once per long rest.
We have not long rested yet. We only did a short rest, if I remember correctly.
Have you burned it?
Yeah, because we used it on the save against the Lithilich.
Yes.
But we have not had a long rest since then. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. This is not a good stat for me. Natural 20.
You're good.
Nice.
You're fine.
Doesn't need to be. Hell yeah. Well done.
Can I see it?
No.
Okay. Wait, let me double check something. Do I need to see it or can I hear it?
You don't hear it. You feel its presence in your brain. What, Matt?
Okay.
It's a shorter long rest. You got it back, Lafon.
Oh,
All right. Well,
I just double checked.
No need to burn it because that was a natty.
Oh yeah. But it's good to know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay.
That's my full movement. That's my action to dash. I don't have a bonus
It's
action.
a kung fu hustle. All right. The Gramite is continuing to run. It does not want to die.
Yay.
As if it wasn't for the fact that it was already in disarray, it absolutely would have tried to solo Manda and deal as much damage to her as possible. Miros, the heavily injured bodyguard, is still bodyguarding Medwithin. That's his job.
Does he have any potions or any like stems or anything on him?
No.
Before I forget, free action because I haven't taken damage this turn to regenerate up to 20 HP of my shield. I'm back up to
nice.
Good call.
Oh, Delarie shield. They do that as well.
Delarie, it is your turn. You haven't taken any damage. You can regenerate free action 20 points back of your shield and go.
Yes. Going to regenerate my shield. And where did she go? There we go. Okay. Turn.
Are you still concentrating on black tentacles or no?
No, since there's there's nobody left. I can
All right.
go. Okay, I'm gonna dash towards where everybody is.
Okay.
So, which is 60 feet, right?
Mhm.
Dash.
Just watch out for difficult terrain. And
Am I going through difficult terrain right now?
it depends entirely on the path that you take. This is difficult. This is difficult. This is difficult. This car is difficult.
Oh, okay. It's all difficult. So
Like this, the ground here is not, but basically any square that has like anything.
If you go
in it-
through here, you should be fine to just like move through
True,
here, right?
true.
I'll-
Yes, that would work.
I'm
Just
gonna
fine.
go. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna dash and
Mhm.
stand behind Zomkug because that seems like a good
Okay.
idea.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
My good old buddy Meat Shield. Oh,
Whoa.
I'm not a smart lady.
Oh no. I believe you have inspiration.
Have you written it
do I?
down?
No, I used it. I used it already. I used it for something else.
Unlucky.
Hold on.
John, save me.
Hold on.
Tom Cruise, save me with your witchcraft.
Okay. Oh gosh. John's gonna use his last lucky dice. As he begins to feel De La Reese's mind slipping into madness, he is going to just channel every ounce of focus, power, and will he has. He's gonna be repeating a prayer that he heard from Gilwargus. This was meant to combat and defend from dragons, but obviously dragons are an aberrant foe. It's a very terrible, horrible thing to most peoples and cultures. Everybody has dragons. Everyone knows this great fear that can drive those to madness. And so he's going to be mentally repeating this prayer over and over and over again in the mind as quickly and as fervently as he can in order to give her another chance at being able to avoid slipping into this insanity that the aberrant force is forcing her into.
My browser is crashing. This is going to mess some things up. Give me one moment.
Oh no.
I said close. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Chat can still hear you. Probably. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And then, real quick, Drowsy, just to clarify, before coming down here, did you keep the recovery seal, or did you end up switching to the temperance like LaFawn and I for the angelic seal that you had? That was to help you with wisdom.
I believe I switched to what you guys had.
Okay, so if you want, you have that you can use. It's a reaction, but you can use your reaction to add a +5 to this roll.
Chat has also given you inspiration. So
what is
you can.
What is the exact wording of the seal again?
When you make a wisdom saving throw, you can use your reaction to add your intelligence modifier. So it should be my intelligence modifier. So it would be a +5.
Oh, it's yours. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It would be my intelligence.
The one who seals, not the one who is sealed.
Mine is slightly higher.
Well, I haven't been allowed to get anything to bump me above a 20. I've been at 20 forever now.
To be fair, the only reason I have a higher stat is because we made a deal with the devil. So,
well, there you go. See, I haven't been able to what do you call it? Levy that kind of my stat bonus helped my lower stat. I didn't get an intelligence boop as part of that.
John, the next level I have to take as part of the Engineer of Evil subclass or class. I don't believe the Book of True allows you to take a feat. So I will have 2 stats at 20 or higher.
You bastard.
John, awesome. You know where to find me. Just call me, beep me. We can make a deal.
No.
All right. Roll your last pathetic card, Yugi.
So we clarified that Drowsy ended up switching last time like we did to the temperance. So they're going to use their...
heard that. I just hadn't fixed everything yet. And chat also heard it. So
okay, good.
Heard us planning?
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Whatever will we do?
Just wanted to make sure we were on the same page for that.
All right. Are you burning the inspo that chat gave you? Are you burning the luck that chat gave you? Or that John gave you?
Yes.
It's a good idea.
Definitely. Okay, so for the luck, what do I do?
You just roll again.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. I'm going to do that first.
But they roll with advantage, right?
Luck doesn't make you roll with advantage.
Oh, so wait. Do I still use my luck if they're using their luck?
You said you're using your luck to give her a reroll, correct?
Yeah, I guess that's what I said. Yeah.
Yes.
So then they get advantage, right? Because of the luck. No.
Luck doesn't grant advantage. It just grants you a lucky die, which is not technically the same as advantage. So in this case, we would take the 16. What it means is if you blow inspiration, you can roll a third time, and we take the better of the two.
Okay,
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
I see. Okay. That was the confusion I had. Okay. Yes, it's better than advantage. Rolling 3 times is better than advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. And then you add a +5 to this, so that would be a 21.
21. Am I safe?
No. But you don't suffer mega madness. You only suffer minor madness. Would you like to burn the inspo to take a long shot? You rolled a 15.
Yeah.
Your odds are low. You need to roll higher than a 15.
Oh, no.
Maybe hold on to that just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
hold on to that inspiration.
Then enjoy short-term madness.
That's fine.
I mean, it's better than bad mad.
Roll 1d100, please, DeLaurice.
Oh, please be a good
So
one.
I'm gonna guess that the number is somewhere between 22 and 25.
Probably.
Yeah.
55. Okay, and roll 1d10, please.
Oh no. 2.
For the next 2 minutes, you must use your action each round to attack the nearest creature.
Zomkug, run!
Oh no.
You used your action this turn, so you can't attack him just yet.
Oh, thank goodness. Do I have a free action to tell him to get out of here?
Talking is always a free action.
Yeah, but am I sane enough to do that?
That's all it says is that you have to use your action to attack. It doesn't say
okay.
anything else.
Then I'm gonna tell him and who's it? Arendelle, like, y'all might want to get up out of here.
So I would like to for DeLaurice and I specifically, we have worked under compulsion our whole lives. I feel like, and we've been able to like kind of map that part of our brain to be able to understand when things are our own power and when not. I feel like for us two specifically, in this instance, knowing that, can we use that as a reason why we can explain our
yes
even though the action is forced, we can still like talk about it.
Remember, this isn't a magical compulsion forcing you to attack. This is a magical effect that scrambles your brain, so your brain is choosing to attack. But still, yes.
Cool.
And that John's got trauma. Can I do the same thing?
How about no? Actually,
good.
So Matt, if you are affected by madness, and if the madness says you can be affected by it literally. So if it just says you have to attack, you can say, "Everyone, run away from me." If it doesn't say that you can't talk or whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, it is Arendelle's turn. Unfortunately, Arendelle has the madness, and he has the big madness.
Oh no.
And the effect that he won is 90. Whenever he takes damage, he must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be affected as per the confusion effect for 1 minute.
Gosh. Oh my. And this is
this
for how
will
long?
affect him for 30 hours.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Back in the car, Arendelle.
I just have to write this down. All right. But
by the way, mate, would Manda have recognized the car? Would she not have just ran into the car?
no, that was like the Zomkug was there, and she was just trying to get away from everybody.
Okay.
So she's in the mental link. Do we hear anything from her thoughts?
She's not transmitting.
Okay.
And those of us who can't see her, like John, would not, and probably Yasmin, would not know that something's even wrong as of right now. Would DeLaurice have been able to see Manda cheesing it, or was only Zomkug and Arendelle and Molly close enough to
I think
see
they're
them
the only ones who
cheesing it?
saw it. Yeah, I think they're the only ones who saw it. Okay. Arendelle is going to...
Molly is in the mental link though.
Arendelle is going to engage the last Grammite because he's not in the mental link. He doesn't know about this nonsense.
And mate, is Arendelle aware that something messy is happening with their brain?
Yes.
Did they say anything to DeLaurice or Zomkug or anyone nearby, or are they just kind of like, well, sucks to
Get
suck
on my
and-
head! For the glory
okay.
of Fluris and Perion, die!
Nice. Okay, good. That's something.
He has caused it to dead. It is Molly's turn. Molly is now going to roll a wisdom saving throw against the madness.
Uh-oh.
Oh, gosh.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Man, are you gonna
Madness.
TPK our NPCs with this
No,
stupid scion
maybe.
of death?
Please,
Listen, they are our employees. We do have to take care of them.
please
Yeah,
increment
exactly.
the
These are my friends. A lot of these are my personal friends for like 10 years or more in game.
I mean,
All right.
not
Oh.
Arendelle, right?
No, not Arendelle. You're right. I don't
He's
really care about
fine.
Arendelle. I mean, Arendelle's cool. I like the name. Arendelle. Like, John would absolutely be vibing with Arendelle because, like, you know, it sounds really similar to that character from Lord of the Rings, you know, so he's all about that.
All right. Please increment the cat counter twice more.
Lovely.
And she is going to cast Longstrider on herself.
What was the effect that she was under?
She's affected by the antipathy spell, with the subject being Manzikorian. It's called antipathy/sympathy. The antipathy effect: intense urge to leave the area and avoid the target.
Okay.
Okay. Molly runs over to Manda and is just like, hey, are you okay? And she is, because she has the power of heart, she is, Manda does in fact slow down and stop.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
It is now Manzikorian's turn.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
When I first had him on here, I wanted him to remain, his identity to remain secret.
Oh, no, I just think it's funny. That's all. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw against a non-magical effect.
That's true. That's true.
So his little stupid advantage thing isn't going to work out for you there.
Does a 27 save?
Yeah.
To be fair, I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
He's got a very high, but not like, holy shit, unbeatable.
Yeah.
Manzikorian phases through the wall, directly
good.
facing John Carmichael.
Mm-hmm. Well, goody.
And he touches the wall next to you. And where he touches it, lines of yellow, flickering, eerie power start to extend outwards, John. And as they grow wider and wider, you feel a crushing presence, scattering your thoughts, making it impossible to focus on anything. As if it is going to cast your personality as dust upon the wind.
Oh, goody.
I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw with advantage because you recognize an elder glyph.
Oh, goody. That's lovely. All right, wisdom saving throw.
Is it
No
lovely or
blessing.
is it concerning?
It's very concerning. It's extremely, exceedingly concerning. I don't like this at all because this is very, very bad if this works. Let me just take a look here real quick. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, Here we go. Where are you? Nope. Yep, there it is. Kitchen is opened. Was it under racial? Yeah, it was under racial. Okay. So it's only ability checks. This is a saving throw, right?
Yes, this is a saving throw. Wisdom save against a mind-affecting effect.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, mind affecting effect. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. You say spell? Is he casting a spell?
He is not casting a spell.
Damn. Okay, well, let's go. Let's do this.
He's just inscribing the rune with his magical bullshit. It is magic.
Did you
but it's
say
not a spell.
wisdom or intelligence?
This is a wisdom saving throw.
All right, let's do this. Leroy
Advantage because you understand the elder glyphs.
Or saving throw. Okay, perfect. I'm going to use a deduction dice as well.
Okay. All right.
Because I am deducing the shit out of this. And wisdom save, go. That would be a wow. I rolled absurdly bad.
A 1 and a 2.
Yep. Before you tell me if I succeed or not. It would be a 14.
Don't tell me my chances.
I could roll that D10 for Bardic Inspiration, but I would likely need to roll like an 8 or better. I don't know if it's worth it to do that. And I'm out of lucky dice because I used it on Taylor.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It was worth it to not have you go super crazy insane. I have an inspiration, but I already have an advantage, so that's not going to help. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. All right, what happens?
He controls your mind. You are now his mental slave. I would recommend using a reaction to put your gun on your head. Is that
that's
how that
a really
works?
good idea.
Is that how that works?
Let me see.
Check
Let
the
me
ability.
double check. But yeah, I think you're right. Let me double check. Let me double check. I mean, technically, Krantaka, personality.
Have some bullshit, everybody.
You can use. Okay, here we go. You gain warp spasm, property spells while holding this. No, you have to use an action for it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Dang.
Would you like
Oh,
to
well.
burn an inspiration to do that?
Yes, I would. I would burn inspiration, use my reaction to use that. Yes, absolutely,
Okay.
I would.
You felt this before as you hold Krantaka to your head and it burns. This is not the power it was meant to protect you from. The burning sensation of that ancient brass upon your head keeps your mind clear, keeps you focused. But the gun itself feels nauseous or sick as it applies its protection against an alien force. And yeah, he doesn't like, Persona 3 or Persona 4 this gun. He just takes it and like holds it up against his head. And it burns. Burn your reaction, please.
Yeah, the clock is there. Clock is there. Inspiration has been extinguished.
Great.
John is going to mentally inform the rest of the group about this, that he's using deep glyphs. These are aberrant glyphs from a time before Memoriam, and that he almost took control of my entire psyche, my mind, my brain, my actions, and it's only by keeping my artifact pressed to my skull that I'm able to avoid turning on you guys. Please help.
That was his bonus action.
Oh, goody. That was his this flick of the wrist action.
Mm-hmm. He is now going to use Psychic Crush to crush your mind.
Yep.
Please roll a DC 24 mental saving throw of your choice.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. That is a huge saving throw. I'm going to go ahead and use the Bardic Inspiration.
Wait, hold it.
What? Holding.
Hold it. Mind
Holding.
blank.
I was going to ask, but then you said that, and so I figured it wouldn't work. So I didn't
No,
wanna...
this mind blank protects you from this. So
goody.
He tries to dominate you, then he tries to crush your mind, and Krantaka is red hot in your hand, glowing and searing as it fights against the power of this.
Psychic damage. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah. The effect that would zero you is a psychic effect. You are protected.
Oh my god. Krantaka, I love you so much.
Okay. And he's used one of those. It is now time.
One of those.
Okay. Yeah, he can do that 3 times a day.
Oh, yay.
Where is this hook? Where is this Grammite? Totally a Grammite. All right, that one has
Does
escaped.
he say anything? Does he go, that's really bad, or something like that?
creators. All the ways that you have used it.
Sick.
Is there anything
Is
you want-
Medwithin in the link?
Yes, Medwithin is usually in the mind link.
Okay, we need her help.
Medwithin
She's
is.
been informed of what's happening. We brought her here to assist. She needs to assist. She's a high-level spellcaster. I know she can do something.
Okay. Let's see here.
It's an aberrant god or a godling.
Okay.
John is just looking this thing over and furiously transmitting, like an investigator would, everything that he sees about this to try and give her or anyone else here any kind of tip off as to what can be done to overcome its power.
Okay. Trying to figure out what she's gonna do.
No, she's mostly an enchantress, so can she like enchant the crap out of one of us?
Okay, I know what she's gonna do.
Okay.
She is going to start casting the dream spell.
Okay.
She is going to be more effective in the mental realm than she is here. However, that has a casting time, so please survive.
Oh, good.
This Gremite is dead. Zomkug's turn. Zomkug is going to roll a saving throw versus the madness.
Oh boy.
Zomkug has
I
the
saw
madness.
that coming.
Yeah, he's not.
I'm sure his rage doesn't help him overcome this madness.
Correct. Long-term madness.
You ever get so mad it made you sane?
He's looped all the way back around.
Do you know, again, not that, this is kind of off topic here a bit, but did you know that it's theorized that the Joker is so insane that he has what's known as like a super sanity, and similar to Deadpool, he realizes that he's actually in a comic book, and the reason that he does what he does is it's like if you put somebody like in that situation and they can choose to be as fucky and as weird and as chaotic as they want, because that is like what would make the coolest story or whatever. And that's why he does what he does. He has this weird, I'm so far off the deep end that I have a super sanity that makes me insane, but also very sane. And it's like this really meta roundabout, like bullshit way of like why he is the way that he is. So just thought that was funny when you said like
it's
so
crazy.
super insane.
All right, I need to see exactly what the antipathy does.
Oh,
because he got. Go ahead.
Just a quick correction. This is. I'll deal with it on my turn. This is not for you. This is later. Sorry, that was just me thinking out loud entirely accidentally.
Got it. Shit, he can't
I've been
even look
unintentionally
at it. Damn.
hindering myself.
I see.
Wait, what happened to Zomkug?
He got hit with the antipathy effect, which I was like, okay, that's fine. He just has to stay 60 feet away. But it's like, no, if he can see it, he's affected by it.
What does it make him want to do? Like, does he turn into a baby or something?
No, it makes him terrified of the thing. Like, if he can see the thing, it's a super powerful fear effect.
And it's directed against this thing, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So he runs over because he's like, I am coming over here to kick your ass. But is he?
At least he's out of my way.
Let's go.
Dirty 20 does not save.
Well, yeah.
Dang.
we kind of knew the 21 didn't save, so
It is Zorika's turn. Okay. Is Zorika in the link?
yes. I had
John.
at least one person from every team, and Zorika was one of them from this team.
And John, you've already used your reaction.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. So, what
I feel like
she's...
this mech needs to have some kind of like psychic shielding.
First off, I agree. But the thing is, they're mostly built to fight dragons.
Yeah. I mean, what isn't around here?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Listen, there's always time for upgrades. You know, that was what it was in the past, and now you're fighting dead gods. So
Yep.
Yeah, you know, when Manda remembers who she is, we'll get right on that. Okay, she is going to fly straight up. Her fly speed is 60 feet.
Wait, did she make her save?
She doesn't have to.
Oh. Oh.
She's going to fly all the way up 120 feet, just trying to get eyes on this thing.
Okay.
She's preparing to bombard, but if she can stay out of its psychic effect and just lay down damage on it, that's what she's planning to do.
Nice, smart, dude. Okay, we need to figure out. Okay, is she saying why she's not going mad like the rest of us?
I don't feel any of this. Perhaps I should stay away from it. Yes.
But I engaged in the effect when I came close enough, right?
Correct.
So it's an AOE.
Then yes, I must stay away from it. I will go up and proceed with plasma cannon.
Okay, cool.
But this
Dodge,
round,
John.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying over the mental link. Get ready to dodge.
She can't do it this turn, so you're good. It is Hulwyn's turn. Not even a Celestial is immune to this effect.
Really?
Which makes sense. This is like...
Dang, that's cool.
Wait, hold up. Her aura of warding protects her from this.
Yes. Hells yes.
It
Oh my
cannot
god.
retroactively remove the madness.
Ilwyn, you are so cool though. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and of course she went last. We couldn't have had her like zip by like next to somebody ahead of time.
Hulwyn rushes over to Delaris and places her hand on your shoulder. And the wild power of Arborea flows through you as she casts... Well, you know what? I need to look at the rules for a moment. Because this is... No, you got the short-term madness. No, we're good. We're good. Lesser Restoration.
Yay!
Yay!
You are no longer insane, and she says, "Stay with me."
Hell yes!
More than happy to.
Oh, dude.
Aye,
Okay,
Captain.
You need to go around and just save everybody.
John, it is your turn. You cannot be affected. This effect lasts till the end of your turn. So for this turn, you cannot be affected by his aura. Which I'll just go ahead and post it, by the way. Hey, remember when I was like...
It's not just the first time, it's every single turn?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to post the ability here.
Okay.
And it's funny. You remember how I was like, what are you saying through the psychic link or whatever?
Yeah.
That's because it only works if they're aware of its presence.
Okay.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh my gosh. It's just like mine. Okay. All right. Okay, 23. Yeah.
Also, John, roll an Arcana check, please, to understand the Elder Glyph that he just used.
You said intelligence check?
Arcana.
Arcana. Oh, Arcana. Yeah. Arcana, where are you? Alchemy. Oh, there it is. That's right. Okay. 27.
Okay. As long as this rune is here, this glyph, anyone who looks at it has to roll the save or be dominated.
Does that include this thing?
Which thing?
The bad guy, the aberrant creature.
Oh, what? Manzicorian?
Yeah.
No, it's his sign. The sign that he put on the wall, it puts people under his control.
Okay.
So anyone who sees it, it stays active. For a long time. Yes.
Can I hijack that glyph since I know how to do deep
You
glyphs?
You may certainly try.
I'm gonna try and hijack the deep glyph.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Okay, well, so I'm gonna use my knowledge of deep glyphs, and I am going to, and I also have my what do you call it? Ratatatata.
My body is a
My-
weapon. Sorry, go ahead.
John is a practiced artist, so his that's one of the reasons why he's so big with glyphs. Let me see, real quick. Give me a sec. Magic missile. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for here. Okay. Okay, John has the spell Dominate Person. What I would like to do is I'd like to be able to so take the knowledge that I have of my deep glyphs, take the Dominate Person spell, and basically use that to rewrite the spell. I'm going to go in and modify the glyph. And if it's okay with you, I want to spin the spell slots to cast Dominate Person, but instead of casting it, I'm going to rewrite the glyph and attempt to hijack it, replacing its effect for my own.
What effect do you want to create?
I would like it to be this effect, but I'd like it to target just him. So instead of it being he's casting it and he's making it where anyone that looks at this, it works, John wants to basically rewrite everyone, like almost like making it a mirror that doesn't work on me, and he wants to make it a mirror that only works on me.
Okay.
Like taking the Dominate Person part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
And so that way it kind of like, it's like almost like Medusa's shield, like turning your effect back on you, kind of a thing.
Okay. Burn the spell slot, roll an Arcana check, or a...
Can I
Go ahead.
2 things. With the fact that the mental link is up, I have Primordial Speaker, Master of Rituals. All of these 3 things, combined with the fact that I've been around John for so long and I've seen his glyphs in action, can I assist over the mental link to aid?
Yes. John, you can roll Arcana or crafts, arts and crafts, whatever that is.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to use Arcana, and I'm going to use that inspiration that I was given by Taylor Reese.
Does my aid give you advantage already?
Yes.
So I think you can keep your...
Keep the
you mean the Bardic
inspo?
Inspiration. Yeah.
No. Oh, the Bardic Poop. Yeah.
Shout out
That's
to this
a
mental
1d10.
link. It has given us so much utility.
Dude, these kind of abilities are my favorite kind of abilities. And I'm using my last deduction dice on this.
It also helps that we're both hyper intelligent, so can think faster than speech.
Okay, here we go.
This one
Okay.
prayers are actually useful.
Did it combine everything? I'm not seeing any pluses. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Hold on. I put it on saves. I didn't mean to put it on saves. Hold on.
We are keeping the 25 and adding all the nonsense to the 25.
Yes. So it's going to be /R 1d10 plus 1d8 plus 10. So 35.
Okay.
And if that fails, I have one more thing that you have to tell me if it fails before I use it.
It's gradiated success, Matt.
Okay, then I'm going to use it. I'm going to burn a Tiamat talisman to get a extra 1d4 because every little bit counts.
Every little bit.
So that would be a 39.
Okay. So you just like with magic with your hands and it's just like
dude, this is John applying his expertise. This is De Laurice applying their expertise, and then Yasmin applying their expertise. This is all of us coming together
With our powers combined.
by the power of friendship, baby. Oh my gosh! And then, mate, as John is, just going through and modifying and reversing the polarity and all of this, I'd like to have, if it's possible, since he is here with me, Charlemagne to come from behind and just pounce on this thing and basically like push its head like into the room, be like, just like paw swipe, be like, whap, like it just like, jumps on it and just like, poof, like.
Okay. Roll an athletics check.
Okay. Where are you? Where are you? Here we go.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I am. Question.
Mhm.
Would I be able to pounce on it first, or do I
Yes.
have to just do a? Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
you
Cool,
can use
cool,
your
cool,
pounce ability. Yeah.
Does this thing be like, what the hell's a cat doing with a
it's
sword?
immune to that. It has seen too much shit.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if this works. Oh, do I have a Charlemagne or a Chester thing? Yes, I'm going to use my last Chester inspiration, and I'm going to give it advantage because I need this.
Boy.
Oh, that's what's wrong.
Okay. Here's how I'm going to do this.
Okay. Okay.
I do not want to nerf this guy, but I also don't want to take this moment away from you.
Okay.
Because as a reaction, when he would be struck by an attack, he can turn totally insubstantial and it misses.
Oh, no.
So,
okay.
Chester rushes towards him. He becomes completely insubstantial.
Okay.
And when he does, the light, what color do you want to change? It's a yellow glyph at first. What color do you want to change it to?
John absolutely changes it to his light blue.
Okay. As it turns insubstantial, it's almost like shining a light through a cloud of dust. Where Manzacorian's avatar is fully illuminated by this as soon as it becomes insubstantial. And where it would normally return to semi-corporeality, just floats there, still insubstantial, staring into the rune, into the glyph.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of you who have not somehow shut out your mind are party to this.
Explain yourself.
No.
I assume the Ring of Mind Shielding protects me from that, right?
If you can ignore the call.
It's a thing that has made my friends go mad. I will not be listening in. I can hear the Sparks notes from Mental Link.
And this is hitting everyone. Sorry, go ahead.
You altered the glyph. Where are you?
A protector.
Insufficient and vague. I require precision. What are you?
I can't shoot him, so I'm not gonna do that. John's not giving him any more. He can keep asking, but John does not want to speak to this thing.
Okay. Is that it for your turn? That was definitely your action.
That was definitely my action. I mean, it got hit by this thing, so I can't, because it takes an action to grapple, so I can't grapple him. I try to fear him, but I feel like at this point, like that's not really necessary. I'm gonna put Tiamat's curse on it.
Okay.
John's gonna use a bonus action. He's gonna walk up, and when he asks, "What are you?" John's going to just very. By the way, does this thing look like its posture at all has changed? Is it just staring at the glyph right now?
It's just staring at the glyph. Yeah.
And does John feel like he has any sense of control over this thing?
No.
No.
You feel like you've created a feedback loop.
Like it's stuck there staring at it?
Yes. Obviously, its mind isn't entirely locked down.
Yeah. Okay. I know what John's going to do. John's going to step up next to this creature. When I ask what he is, John's going to say a protector. He's going to place his hand on this thing's shoulder, and he's going to activate the Tiamat's curse. He burns a slight, like not like, oh, I'm burning into you, but like he burns the rune of Tiamat into this thing's attire, granting him the benefits of this curse. And he is going to just begin drawing runes.
Is this a save?
No.
Okay.
No. Tiamat's curse is not a save. It makes it to where John gets bonuses. He gets specifically whenever he attacks this creature. Here we go. So he gains a bonus on damage rolls against it equal to his proficiency bonus. Whenever he attacks, it hits on a 19. It crits as well as if he hit it at 20. And if it dies, he regains hit points. So it just makes him a little bit better against this creature. And then John's going to begin tracing. He's going to begin tracing runes around this creature. A magic circle, in fact. He's going to begin laying down the foundations of a magic circle in order to assist Medwithin with her dream spell.
I see you clearly. This is your ship. You have allegiance to the Queen of Dragons. What business does she have with me?
John isn't going to say anything. He's going to continue his work.
Okay. I forget what kind of... Oh, yeah. He just got super ultra paranoia. Tenkoble has no more targets. He is lurking suspiciously. But he is going to actually move. Whoop.
Wait, what's new?
Oh, and mate, Charlemagne's poisoned, I believe. I don't know what that does. I just want to remind you.
Disadvantage on, like, everything.
Oh, shit. So that would have been...
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it would still have been a natural 20 because it was...
Sorry about that.
It was the first hit.
Yasmin, what would you like to
realize.
do? The aura seems to be held at bay right now. The aura of madness because of this glyph.
The point of order. I actually do have 6 level spells. I looked at the Book of True Evil.
It doesn't count as a spell slot, but you can use a 6 level spell once a day, right?
No, slot level. My slot level is 6.
Oh,
yeah. This is because it's not actually the thing it's based on. I do have 6 level spells, and can cast them as such. But that was just a point of order to remember. So it's out there in front of the table, or above the table rather. Secondarily, I'm going to move my my full movement of 30 feet. That's the measuring tool. I'm going to use a bonus action to snap my fingers. A flicker of silver sparks covers my body, and I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet till I am here. And then I'm going to... what do I have left? I think at this point, I'm just going to use my action to dash as well, and then move here. So that is literally everything I can do on this turn.
But now Yasmin can see the creature.
Yes.
Awaiting commanders.
Oh, that was the
What
last
is
thing.
your status?
Thank you, because that is actually the last thing I wanted to do. I wanted to radio Gnosis. So that's convenient timing. Our team seems to be under the effect of large scale madness. Now that I'm within vision of it, this would not work. But under the effect of some entity that is significantly more powerful than we have come to expect up to now. Can you start either sending it? Don't send in assistance, but keep that in mind. We may need exfil fairly swiftly.
Understood.
And if you could start research on the reversal of this long-term madness.
My best estimate is that Hewlin may be able to assist. I'll investigate all possible avenues. Do you have any further information on the target that might be useful?
now that I've eyes on,
This can be open comms, by the way. Open radio.
Yeah. John's going to start speaking.
Yeah, this is hey, by the way, XR, good to see you. I know you have a different name now, but I'm gonna play with what I know. This is the avatar of Manzacorian. Not sure if you have that in your database anywhere, but basically this is an aberrant avatar of a long dead god of death, madness, and all things bad and evil. So it is an exceedingly powerful and exceedingly dangerous entity. Right now, we currently have it temporarily not disabled. It's just stuck for now, and we need to, as quickly as we can, exfil some people we are attempting to rescue, and we need to come up with a plan. We either need to bomb the crap out of this thing, find a way to reseal it. It was currently stuck inside of this room. I'm not sure if we'll be able to just close that door again and keep it sealed, but we need you to start processing some options.
I understand. Is anyone in your party capable of containing this entity?
I'm working on it now. I'm concocting a magic circle.
If at all possible, capturing it or extracting some of its essence would be ideal. Critical, in fact.
Critical how, Exarch?
For the fulfillment of a non-binding agreement with Enzark.
Long story short, it's divinity.
Oh, are we looking for divinity again?
We'll do our best, but safety comes first.
I understand.
Mate, because this thing, if it is still technically like dominated or like kind of stuck here, I know that, like, for instance, like, you know, if something is charmed and you start hitting it, it gets saves against it. But if it's dominated, let me just double check here. I know that it has advantage on the saving throw if you're like fighting against it. But once you've dominated it, let's see, each time it takes damage, a new saving throw against the spell. So if we start hitting this thing, because John used dominate to kind of rewire it, would that screw with it?
Yes.
Okay. So, but it's not like it's going to end it. It just gets another chance to like look away, basically. Now, I'm wondering if we somehow are able to keep it looking, even if it's taking damage, would it, but like basically I'm assuming it gets a chance to like look away. And if it's looking away, it's not going to work. So if we find a way to keep it permanently looking at it, would that work?
Quite possibly. It would at least force it to continue to save, even if it like.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to like Clockwork Orange it.
So if we were to try to kill it, we would need to either hit so hard and so fast that it wouldn't be able to properly react, or we would need to basically kind of bind it to ensure that even if it did get out, it has nowhere else to go. That's what John's attempting to do.
The only thing we have that has that much firepower that quickly is our shit.
And I mean, so technically, this is adhered to the wall. So as long as we can take this section of wall with us, we could technically transport this thing up to above ground and then, you know, have it be prepared for, you know, glory. Prepared to meet its maker. It can go back to Manzacorian.
Beware that we don't bring it too close to the research specimen in the ship.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
I will radio gnosis as part of that. Specimen 1A is under critical exemption from this entity.
Understood.
Use only reference identification. Do not name the item.
Acknowledged.
Hilarious. Hulwin's touch has saved you and also removed the effect you were under. What would you like to do?
Well, she said to stick with her, so I'm going to ask her what her plan is.
Hulwin takes a moment, It's stopped. I need to get Manda.
Okay.
I think
What do
it's
you want me to do?
I think it's faded. Help the others.
Which others? How?
John, whatever it is, it's over there. No, actually, she's in the mental link. She knows it's the avatar of a dead god, and so do you. Whatever you can do to help him, do it.
Yo, John.
Yes?
Where do you want me? How can I help?
Unless you can cast restoration magic or something that could help Manda like not run off into the darkness, because right now her main priority is Manda.
Everard's black tentacles? No.
John's going to inquire, Delarice, I've seen a plethora of your use of skills, but I don't know everything you're capable of. I'm not certain, unless I know the full extent of your capabilities, what that is. So if you have any ideas that could be used to either destroy this thing quickly or to otherwise assist with its domination, I think exfilling would be preferable.
Not my realm of domination that I'm familiar with.
Everett's black tentacles, on the other hand.
What sort of high-level magic do you have access to?
Mass suggestion.
That's good.
Mislead. Mass cure wounds. I'm mostly like more diplomatic. Calm emotions doesn't help madness, right?
It could temporarily hold the effects at bay. It's not going to cure it, but it could like.
I know you were listing off like 6th level spells. What are your 5th level spells? 5th level spells are also very powerful.
Mass cure wounds and mislead.
Mislead. Okay.
Mislead's a teleport plus invisible or teleport plus illusion. Do you have any class features that would be helpful?
Yeah. Like
basically, Hewlin wants you to either help her round up people and keep them from losing their minds, or go see what you can do for John and for Yasmin. Now that they're working together on that.
Counter charm.
What does counter song do? I know that it's weird. It's not quite counter.
I don't have counter song.
You don't? Okay. I thought you had it as a bard.
I have counter charm.
Okay, counter charm. What is that?
You're remembering the old one.
Oh, okay. Okay, to help disrupt mind influence.
Frightened or charmed.
It's a buff area. I would allow it to affect this as well. Basically, a 30-foot buff for all your allies, as long as you continue doing that.
Okay, so I mean, so at the very least, just starting to have you cast this or play a song for this, it would help us. Anyone who's immediately in the vicinity of this creature helping it, in case it breaks free, this will help.
Okay,
So
I can do that.
that's like a very like, if you can't think of anything active to do, this is a very passive thing that you can do as like a last resort. Like crap, things went bad. This will help a lot.
Double check, because I also have my mandolin. Where was that on?
The mandolin of bustedness. I forgot about that.
That is great.
Where is that guy? I was trying to find it. There it is. Okay.
Levitate. Fantastic. That would be, if we wanted to ascend this thing to heaven, would be a very good way to use this.
Protection from evil and good is good.
Protection from evil and good. Yep.
While Delarice is finding the thing, Gnosis is also our pilot for the ship. Gnosis can start piloting the ship around to exfil those who are not useful.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, get everyone out of here who doesn't need to be here.
Team leaders, please identify which members should evacuate. I will pilot you using the vehicle.
The two that Medwithin are surrounding, Medwithin's we leave Medwithin's bodyguard actually, just in case. So we can take up to 4, I think, right?
5. Yeah, 5 because there's a driver's seat.
Okay, so the two gift descendants, 10 kobold, and we can do 2 more. I mean, Zomkug and
we should get
Molly.
One of Molly and
Miros out of here.
Say again, who?
Miros, the bodyguard. He's not useful down here.
Okay, yeah, then we'll
Yeah.
take Miros instead and leave Molly and Manda and see what happens there.
Well, actually, if we can just take 2 more, let's do Molly and Manda because Molly can convince Manda to go back, and Manda, we need to get her out of here. We can't have her wandering this area with her amnesia.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the 2 Gith, Molly, Manda, and Tenkoble.
Okay.
Perfect.
Gnosis, pick up for 5, please.
I mean, we could send Miros if Zonkug or if Tenkoble's willing to do his little
grapple
attached
thing?
to the back. And I mean, he's so paranoid, he might want to do that to not be in the car with everybody else. Mate, what do you say? Is he?
Somebody would have to suggest it and use a charisma-based skill to.
I can
look
do
at
that.
I was gonna say, look at that.
Remember,
is where
you
I
got
come in.
comms. You don't have to run over to him. You do have comms.
Okay.
This would
I'm
have to be over the
going
comms because he's not in the mental link.
Okay. I guess I will persuade him to.
Yeah.
Right.
Not perception. Hang on. I clearly cannot read. Persuasion 25.
Oh my god.
It's better than down here. Can't trust anyone.
Cool. We'll send Miros with. There we go. Let's get
You
her
can't
all
trust
the people
anyone
who suck.
except me. You can trust me, right? Yeah?
Could you say no to this phase?
We're in this together.
So yeah, that means the 2 Gith, Miros, Molly, Manda, and Tenkoble can all go.
Cool. Arendelle is going to rush to your side, John.
Okay.
And
Arendelle is an ancient paladin, right? Their stuff
the
defends
NPC
against
block,
damage.
an NPC block version. Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
you have resistance to damage from spells.
Okay. Well, that's something.
Over the radio, do not damage until we are confirmed to engage.
All right. Molly is going to. She has Long Man has been cast. And she is going to attempt to cajole Manda 12 into coming with. She manages to keep Manda from. Go ahead.
I was going to say, John has noticed that Yasmin is very, very good at being able to act as like kind of like a command center because of all their abilities. And it seems like their only like fallback issue is movement. John would like to propose for Charlemagne to act as Yasmin's mount for the time being because Yasmin could basically ride around on Charlemagne for 120 feet per round,
So
which can
I would
allow
like- I'd
Yasmin
like
to
to
be basically wherever they want to be right now.
I do actually. So I had this problem before. I do technically have a solution.
You have
The
a bike, I know, but like,
channel. That's
Yes.
so frustrating.
but right now you have a cool badass battle cat that you can just ride around on for now, so you can be wherever you need to be.
Hell yeah.
I know it's not a chopper, but you know, it's pretty cool. Also, mate, when it's John's turn, I have a thing I want to do.
All right. Well, it's not John's turn yet.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know.
You believe me restrained by your modification of the Elder Glyphs. You fail to comprehend the nature of my mastery over secrets. I remain transfixed because I remain interested. Satiate my curiosity, or my interest will fade.
And he does not use one of his legendary resistances to break the effect immediately. And
Oh,
on
goody.
that note, we are going to go to a short break. Don't go anywhere,
Oh.
folks. More Coriander Society when we return.
Athalor, swept up along in the fey magic of this party, said something particularly heinous about the professor who just dropped a pop quiz on them. Something incredibly insulting and a little bit louder than you intended.
Cancelled.
About Mason and Athalor, Keo don't read.
What level spell is twit longer?
I think I like panned up my map and I saw that Bronx Kirby was just engulfed.
Fire! Oh, God! Python rules do not be on fire!
I think you'll.
Hi.
Okay, describe this devil's fate at the claws of Slobber Chops.
He gets like whipped around, lands on his head, still like conscious and alive. Slobs just starts like going at his ass, just like and just disembowels him.
Oh.
Like I imagine the camera pans away and you hear a sound like a wood chipper, and you just see gore spewing off to the side. It's like somewhat, discretionary shot, but everybody
His
knows
legs
it's
are like,
And then Slobber Chops' face comes up into the screen, covered in gore, and it just does the one lick, the one like aggressive face lick. Yep.
I hate exactly what it is. I hate everything I stand for.
Well, we can get you in contact with our administrator and we can sort out this issue, but we do have to head on inside for an important matter.
Yep. Important matter is going to have to wait. Sorry. Slight matter of defamation of character. No, I've been read in entirely on your little mechanical big gob that you crafted up, and having my name bandied about inside that big fancy school of yours, getting all sorts of unwanted attention from the big horned man himself. Ooh.
Well, you sound and look like an asshole, so I feel like we did you a favor.
The negotiator, everybody.
Me and Ariana just swap characters for a second. Sorry, gotta go in. Fuck you, asshole.
Gone full Zara here for a moment.
Pop! This boggle explodes into sludge.
What did the ugly sticky babies do?
Ugly sticky
Who
baby
started this?
attack Paramir, attack us. I destroy ugly baby.
Who started it, Paramir or the ugly sticky babies?
Hard to tell. All pop out of bush.
To
be
Just
certain.
popping out of a bush.
They live in bush. They pop
do
out
you
of bush.
Kill everything that pops out of a bush?
If it stinks as bad as this ugly baby, yeah.
Oh, well, I've known a lot of stinky people who are actually very nice. You can't judge a baby by his stink.
Lash looks at you, kind of confused, but also kind of in awe. If Ezek can look past stench of ugly baby, Lash can look past stench of ugly baby.
Eldritch blast to the face at the werewolf. I refuse to flinch.
And a nat 20. Critical hit.
I'm just going to reach out, grab him in the face, and just...
Another 21 points of force damage. Oof. Do you want to tell them or should I?
It's not looking good, chat.
Oh no.
Toddleheim.
Oh no.
Drops to 0.
But
That's
also,
right.
yeah.
You're on a bound. You're on a bound. Look, Ariana's out. Balvarex. Please take care of her. We'll be taking Mason as payment.
He's collecting snacks already from the food hall for when she wakes up.
Thank you, Balvi. I'll owe you one.
Like as Garnet walks out the door, she'll just be like, "Yeah, we'll just say the drugs came from Balvi."
No. Basically going to stand up. No, Balvi, no. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. It's fine. We will not. No, won't happen. Won't happen. Garnet.
Yes, it's just down the hall.
Turns to Hathor, just how? It's fine. Never mind. It's fine.
So, what does the hungry dark feel like? Do you smell anything?
I don't know if it's what I'm smelling, but it often smells a little bit like baked goods.
Well, that sounds lovely.
That does not.
Like cinnamony?
Ariana, no.
It's called the hungry dark.
Not hungry for the food. Hungry for dark.
But it's weird that it smells like something good. If it's
Wait,
supposed to be bad.
Are you Hungry Dark affiliate too? Ariana?
Huh?
Because you smell food all the time.
But I'm just hungry. I don't think I'm dark.
4 seekers, and magic dampens sound in these quarters, quieting boisterous visitors and heavy snoring.
And other things. I mean,
and other
we're all
things.
thinking it.
Are we though? Are
mean-
we?
These cheeks don't clap themselves. Just saying.
Colonel,
I've been feeling
I'm trying to sneak
right,
around,
baby.
but I'm stomach thick. The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. All right, so do you guys just want to spend the night and then get breakfast and do this thing?
Please,
Yeah,
God,
let's go.
yes.
Yeah.
Release me from this hell. Alex melts away and vanishes, replaced by Cyrus.
In handcuffs?
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
He.
Except that his eyes are wrong. They are filled with piercing blue light.
Oh damn, this room is about to get good.
Got blue eyes too.
We have reached 100% kiss boy density after they attack each other. The only thing that you notice, Garnet, is just like little touches of frost, just the barest remnants of frost underneath where the books were.
Oh no, no, wait, is this having Herald vibes of
No,
Frost origin?
no. This isn't black ice. This is not Agathissian ice.
You will forever pay for what you have done, Garnet. I will punish you with ice cream pies. What? This is amateur hour.
I'm
No, that was.
Give me a stroke over here. I'm seeing enough of this shit. I'm going to bed. Fuck this. I don't want to go to bed, actually. I don't want to do anything.
As you yeet that rock with that alien on it, I don't want to die! As he, like Krillin and DBZ just explodes.
Another little glowy worm crawls out. Timothy!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unbeknownst to you, you've killed the mayor of the Worms town. He had brought peace and prosperity to his new empire, but now their society cast adrift on an asteroid, leaderless, falls into chaos once again, and decays from within. And
Look, sometimes I don't know my own strength. I'm sorry.
I would like to sit on the saddle of the cavalier and misty step myself onto the horse.
Oh damn! That's what, you got that for your birthday.
What the actual are you doing?
I'm riding a horse.
I'm on a horse. You're on a Gracie horse, but you're on a horse.
I'm on a horse.
Okay, you teleport onto the fiend, this burning horse of evil, with the saddle, which wraps itself around. And according to the saddle of the cavalier, you can't be dismounted against your will, and attacks against it have disadvantage.
And I'm gonna talk to it in Infernal, because I know Infernal, to try and have the horse be friends with me.
Great, now I have to roleplay a horse.
all right, champions, round number 3, fight.
I would like to cast Fuck This at 3rd level.
You could certainly try.
I'll cast an invisibility at 2nd level.
That's the appropriate name for it. Fuck this, I'm out. We're renaming invisibility.
And why is Garnet upset?
Because I'm gonna die alone out of the lore.
Don't you have like an arranged marriage?
No, that doesn't count.
Wait, you have an arranged marriage?
I'm in no such relationship that's been null and voided. The terms of the contract are canceled. I'm gonna be alone.
Small girls, just checking.
No, grown men.
Welcome back to Hobnobbing with Gods. I'm your host, John Hobnob, and we are joined right now by Drosy LaFon and Ninja Man Matt, and we wanted to show this cool art that we have of De Laurice. I forget, Drosy, where did this art come from?
Hikaru?
Good enough. No, it's cute. It's very, very cute. I've updated your token as well. When last we left our heroes, they had bound the avatar of the dead god Manzacorian with an elder glyph of his own devising that John had hijacked with Yasmin's help. However, the avatar has revealed that it can break these chains if it chooses to, but it has to know more. It has to know who these people are and what they're doing here.
Okay, so this sounds like somebody we can potentially make a deal with.
We need to have you. We need to stop you from doing this. You're getting us into too many problems.
So far, it's not done too badly for us, right?
Can I just share that normally it is the mortal ants, as you call us, that are driven to madness by this insatiable need to find out the unknowable secrets of the universe that keep them from being able to live their normal life and throw themselves entirely. Because as we know, it isn't the tentacles and the squid-looking things that drive people to madness. It's being able to see the truth for the first time ever and then having it ripped away from you, and having been an ant that now had conscious thought and then goes back to being part of the hive mind. It goes crazy, like not realizing that it could ever attain that again, and it's constantly searching and looking for it. And now we mere mortal ants have taken this aberrant godling and been like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? And now it is like going against its normal programming and is attempting to like find the unknowable answers that which it seeks, causing itself to go against, you know.
Here's the thing, and you would have figured this out from your research, from your knowledge checks. Manzacorian is a god of knowledge. It is said that he would risk his own existence if he thought he could achieve omniscience.
Nerd.
Hey.
Yeah, a desire
There's
for
too many of us
omniscience
in that-
so great as to be a risk to his own life.
Wow.
You can't just be saying that in this party. There's too many of us like that that describes.
Delores, Yasmin, I resemble that remark.
The chain of events between me and Manzacorian are big, but not infinite.
Yeah. We're kind of just seeing the end stages.
Okay, so sounds like we got to talk to. Sounds like we got to talk to him.
So I'm not saying this is completely useless against it. I'm just saying that it's not trying to escape. It's not testing its will.
No, I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with that.
This could just be well, I could if I wanted to.
It could. It totally could. It sounds like from what we're seeing here so far, our attacks have been less than useful. And so I'm sure this thing doesn't feel like it's in any immediate danger, and that it is looking to gain more information before it makes any further moves. Obviously, if we start, chunking it, it's probably going to go, yeah, okay, cool, I'm going to stop now. Or if it finds out what it wants to find out, it'll be like, yeah, I'm willing to die for this knowledge to ascend to whatever it is I'm trying to do. Sure. No big deal. Okay, that's good to know. That's a thing that can be leveraged.
I mean, the other thing too is, do we know, because this is the avatar of dead god. There's a very, if it wants to find omniscience, if we can try and convince it that this avatar holding itself back is the last pin in a sequence of events that would allow it to experience the universe in totality.
Oh,
That's
like convince it, like essentially give up all your earthly goods and
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. Which is not without historical precedent, because we've met a person that has done that has set itself throwing itself through the astral in search of constant infinite information. So it's not an outrageous suggestion.
And again, this psychic communication is being broadcast in all directions. If you have a ring of mind shielding or something like that, you can just block caller ID, but you can communicate simultaneously. Any of you can communicate with Manzakorian's avatar.
Manny, as we like to call him. We could also call him Zach.
A equivalent exchange card has been played. Equivalent exchange allows you to pitch the dungeon master on making a trade of a thing, a resource, whatever, in exchange for something of relatively equal value.
Oh, that's like what I did with my mask, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So we heard that we all are aware of his interest in us as like entities that are able to at least involve ourselves in the same level. Like if your dog started nosing through a picture book and started reading it, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the okay. Or like sounding out letters, etc.
Yeah. Or if we're going back to the ants, if you had a magnifying glass and a bunch of ants and they erected a shade or or delivered a poison dart to your toe. I think it's more like that. It's like, yeah, ants are going to bite you. Obviously, that's instinct, but that doesn't really get any attention. But if
This is different.
This is different. They extracted poison from some other animal, put it on a natural needle, and then work together to jam it into me. I want to talk about this.
They coordinated to spell "fuck off" on the sidewalk.
Yeah, and like it didn't kill me, but I felt it. That was not just a little ant bite.
Okay, quick. Let's collect our where we are. Update from Medwithin.
She's still casting her spell.
Okay. We've seen her cast Dream before. How long does it take?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. John, I think communication, negotiation, and discussion is probably our best bet at this point.
Yeah. Agreed.
Recall, we do have Bless available as free action. So now, that's the thing I want to ask. Is that cast at a specific level, or is it just cast at my level?
That was Oriel's gift, right?
Yeah.
Cast at level 1.
Okay. So it's up to 3 individuals.
Yeah, but it's free, no concentration, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Cool.
Is this guy trapped here on Penumbra?
That's
I think it was trapped in here.
I think this was part of the research before. This was one of the. It was put here by Manzakorian as like a because I think John explained this to us before, right? Because you made that huge Arcana check a while.
Manzakorian used to send avatars in person to his clergy. He did not do omens. He did not do vague prophecy. He showed up via an avatar, and when he was going to reveal things, he just said stuff. No cryptic prophecies, just like da, 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 da. And so he had avatars all over the place doing this. And this one was doing stuff on Penumbra and survived.
But like it can't leave Penumbra.
How would you know that?
I guess we could ask it. Because like if they're looking for like knowledge and stuff, I'm not saying we offer a team up, but
You're not saying that.
Does the avatar know that its progenitor is dead?
How would you know if it knows that?
I guess I'm just asking John in this particular instance, because John has the most experience with that.
yeah, this is more like, hey,
Fabric.
John, which of these questions do you want to ask this guy?
No, I think I'm just gonna straight up ask you, like, does the avatar know its originator is destroyed?
Mate, is John aware that that's the case? Because generally, these avatars are not omniscient, and so technically, it would obviously feel if its connection to its godling or its
Yes.
god was separated.
Correct.
So it should be, I would think it should be aware that yes, its god is dead, but it hasn't lost its power.
Mm-hmm. That's logical.
Can't be proven yet. Can it?
What was that? You broke up a little bit.
Are we able to know definitively, or is it just an assertion?
You believe that this avatar would be eminently aware of the fact that it is cut off from its deity, and it may have been able to detect some sort of death throes or trauma, but that second part is less certain.
Gotcha. Are we able to have somebody investigate the space and see if this was a field that kept it here? Like, because obviously, like,
who do you want to send?
I mean, I guess John could go look, but I kind of feel like John's a little busy right now.
I think probably with me. Send Charlemagne with me.
Okay.
I'm probably the best caster left who's not otherwise occupied.
Yeah.
Wait, are we still going in turn order? And the
Ish. I'm fine with being a little bit more freeform. We just need to kind of keep an eye on rounds because dreamcasting and so on and so forth.
Then okay, I'm assuming he's not doing anything, or is he doing something? Is he talking more?
He's talking. If he's doing anything, he has not revealed what he is doing. It's not obvious.
Okay. John is going to respond back to his last inquiry. We're travelers. We're adventurers. And we are heroes seeking to avoid the end of the world. Are you aware of the entity known as Kerr?
Roll that. LaFon, go ahead and roll that right now.
Natural 20 for 26.
That's too low.
Okay.
Oh no.
I might give you something for the natty, but that is too low.
You got oh damn it. You have what do you call it?
Doesn't matter. This
Okay.
is a feature of the class. I don't believe Bardic Inspiration would work for this one.
It's an ability check. It should work.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's toss it on as well. $29.
Nope.
Okay.
Ow.
Its CR is higher than 29.
Oh my.
Wow.
Good golly gosh.
Sorry, you said the entity known as Kerr?
Yep.
Kerr, the Dragon of the Void, yes.
There are forces at work that are in the process of bringing it back.
There always have been.
And no, not like this. Are you aware of the name Yichak, the Violet Flame?
I see. Yes, I am. You studied the ways of the Aboleths. I thought I recognized that technique when you modified the Elder Glyph. You must have visited one of their cities. Did you study under their tutelage? Were you a thrall, or did you go of your own power?
The latter. Not a thrall.
Are fascinating. Perfect transmission of all knowledge from generation to generation. As long as they successfully procreate, nothing is lost. A pure exchange of knowledge.
You must understand, I'm aware, that your god is dead, and yet you still contain a semblance of their power. If Korra were to return, that would mean the end of not just your god, but all things.
Correct.
The Void wouldn't care how powerful you are, it just is. Our mission is to prevent everything that you and your master, your god, wish to rule over. We want to keep that intact. You would also want to keep such a thing intact, would you not? Existence.
I understand that self-preservation condition may not be universal amongst all life forms and sentiences in the cosmos. But in this particular case, it should be obvious. Yes.
We have no reason to continue any altercation with you. We
Huelin
are
disliked
exploring. We are attempting to find an artifact that will help us prevent the return of Kor, the Void Dragon. We stumbled upon you in this shrine.
Which item are you seeking, and in what way is it related to Kor?
John's going to go into the mental link now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got him interested. How much do we actually want to share with this creature? And John, like, kind of is, trying to be very careful because he knows that more than just the three of them are in this mental link. Are we seeking to deceive this creature, or are we seeking to parlay with this creature?
Before you bring that up, I'm going to. So I'm very confident in my technical skill. This thing did not exceed my check based on failure on my part. Let's put it that way. This is like when you like. It's like the bridge between. Basically, this is something that exceeds my understanding of physics. Essentially, let's call it that. So I'm going to highlight how much more powerful it seems than we are.
Yeah.
To put the CR translation into actual, like, what my character would actually know.
This is definitely a parlay with it, and then we really want to deal with it, come back later.
I will inform Heelwyn of that information, just as to why we're not throwing our lives away to engage with it.
All right. Just tread carefully. This being cannot be allowed to leave.
Hilwyn, I don't know if we have much of a choice.
We opened its door. If we're responsible for unleashing this upon the world, this tyrannical evil that was felled by another evil, perhaps, but the universe is better without it. If we return it, then we have made the world a much worse place by our actions.
Correct. And if we die in this immediate moment attempting to stop it, then it doesn't do any better if we're able to gain information about it and prepare for a further altercation.
We woke it.
Use of our time.
We woke it up. Can we convince it to go back to sleep?
You can certainly try.
Not as a threat, but as the same way, like this, your hibernation has not yet reached its winter's not yet over, kind of thing. There's a flash melt, which happened to be us, but winter's still here. Go back to sleep until the actual time for your awakening comes. Is that an angle we can pursue? This is to the people in my mental not a GM question. This is to my fellow mind speakers, because we cannot really reveal why we're here.
This thing is an immensely powerful spellcaster. It likely has the means of being able to get out of any weird situation that we can do to it.
Right. That's why I think this is not a power against power. This is
These beings have been bound and imprisoned before when they couldn't be destroyed. Some of the knowledge that you three have demonstrated, this is Hewlin, by the way, the knowledge the three of you have demonstrated goes beyond anything. It may be possible to contain it using the forbidden lore that you have. I am not convinced it's impossible.
Oh.
could get us all killed, and it may not work, and it would not be easy, but I don't think it's beyond the pale. Meanwhile, the Sky Car heads up with Manda, who has been successfully corralled, Molly, the two descendants, and Miros.
And Tankoble?
Yes.
Like clutching
I
them
forgot he was in
behind.
the duct tape. He was sitting in the duct tape section. I forgot.
Mate, you said that this thing, this is an avatar of Manzicorian.
Correct.
And you previously said that Manzicorian had a desire for omniscience so great as to be at risk of its own life.
Correct.
So technically, omniscience would be like the ability to know anything, everything.
Everything. Yes, everything.
The
thing that blew up the lady's head at the end of the Indiana Jones movie that didn't actually happen.
This thing is mentally communicating with us, right?
Correct.
Is John able to just one-way communicate with this thing without being a part of this mental link?
Yeah. Just when it's not a conference call when you contact it.
Yeah. Avatar of Manzicorian, what is it you are trying to accomplish? Why were you here?
I'm uncertain how much time has passed. I am uncertain as to the conditions of my awakening. Those questions are yet to be answered.
What were you doing here?
I was the presence of Manzicorian, exchanging information with the masters of Penumbra.
And who were the masters at the time of your last remembering?
There were none. The slavery of the Thrall species rebellion successfully disrupted Penumbra's entire existence. There have not been elder brains present here or a significant colony of illithids for several thousand years. I remained at my post.
What if I had a way for you to have access to an immense trove of knowledge? I couldn't promise you complete omniscience, but it would get you one step closer.
Obviously, that would depend on the particulars.
We are in the presence of a celestial being. It will not allow us to simply let you back into the world.
I can remove it for you if it is an impediment.
That is not going to further our own goals. This is going to need to be mutually beneficial. And if you were to lead to the destruction of something in your way, but something that is helpful of me, that does not benefit me. What I can offer you is a solution that would put you at a slight disadvantage, but give you a great option for your continued. There is a place that my companions and I have access to, a great place of knowledge, and a connection to many, many worlds.
What is this place?
Tower. A tower between worlds, connected to many.
There are several demi-planes that match that description.
John's going to describe the obsidian tower of the Pact Malefic.
Ah, the Pact Malefic. Yes. I have conversed with many of their members in the past. It has been advantageous for illithids to join them under specific circumstances. I am well aware of their fortress.
And are you aware that it is currently unoccupied?
That would be a more recent development.
Only temporarily. Its inhabitants are going to return. They could return and take control of this place, or perhaps maybe there could already be one.
How would you enable access?
Were you to allow me to, let's say, transmogrify your essence, I could bring you to that place, and I could insert you into its database. You could become one with it, and utilize its power, its knowledge, and its reach to further expand and extrapolate.
Exact transmogrification this would entail.
So John's going to describe a dual disk. He's basically going to explain the process of taking this creature's essence and downloading it onto like a chip or a player card of some kind. Not killing it, but effectively sealing it away, much like it was here. But instead of keeping it trapped somewhere for who knows how long, making a promise with a god. This thing is an avatar of a god, and these sorts of promises are binding, that they would be brought to the Obsidian Tower and effectively downloaded into the dark web of the Obsidian Tower, able to converse with and take control of the knowledge and power that are there.
What possible objections would you suspect me to have to your proposal?
Well, I asked you of your plans and purpose, and you, as of yet, haven't shared that. If you...
Be more practical. More practical concerns.
I fear that without a master to guide you, you are aimless and as such dangerous.
If the world species is in no position to speak to me of masters, I require no such guidance.
Then, what are your objections to such a proposition?
Doing so would put me in an inordinately vulnerable position, unable to exact the degree of control required to ensure my success, exposing me to the possibility of betrayal.
Why would you fear betrayal? You are an avatar of one of the most knowledgeable, if not the most knowledgeable, being in existence.
Exactly. Any being with any knowledge of the universe, true knowledge, understands that promises are words, and that if an advantage can be eked out unless there is an force applicable to that promise, force. The only actual arbiter of truth in the universe. Without that, a promise is paper.
So, mate, I have an idea. John's already shown this creature that he has some semblance. At least he's dipping his toes in the idea of the illithid dark powers. You know, the deep glyphs, the knowledge of the old ones, the aboleths, and all that. Now, John would know about Manzicorian and what they're all about. Matt doesn't know specifically all of that. But is it possible, and I know that gods can have multiple chosen, so it should be possible for a god to have multiple avatars, right?
Yes.
So we have this equivalent exchange card here where you can sacrifice something, an item, a resource, or something else in exchange for something of equal or similar value. I have an idea, and I know that this is an incredibly powerful creature we're dealing with, so I know that you would take what I'm thinking of and then make it more realistic. So I'm just going to give you my pitch, and you can let me know if it's wildly out of left field or if there's a possibility that some semblance of it can be eked out. John would like to offer in exchange his powers and influence as a warlock of Tiamat in exchange for sharing in the gift or curse of being a chosen of Manzicorian, which would effectively tie him to this avatar, making it to where he would be sharing in his goal and sharing in his, his drive, which should give John obviously some semblance of power by being able to do this, but it would also be putting him on the fringe of like dealing with a very bad thing. It would already ride the line of what John was doing with Tiamat, but John is kind of like hoping to replace one evil for another, and would sever his connection to Tiamat in exchange for giving over himself to Manzicorian, which should give this creature a sense that John's not just going to immediately betray him. And obviously, John would be giving up his abilities and powers as a warlock to do that.
I'm going to open this to the whole party right now because my main concern with this, first off, I love this shit. I love it.
I know you too.
My main concern right now is that Tiamat is a greater deity. And this is the avatar of a dead god. So in my head, it would not possess the power necessary to void your pact with Tiamat. Would not be able to override that.
Okay.
So can we think of any other possible justifications for this?
I have one, but I don't like it.
That means I love it. I will say, Yasmin, you could totally jump in here and take one for the team and become a chosen of Manzicorian who seeks omniscience and knowledge. And you have fewer leans on your soul. Fewer. But I want to hear Matt's idea he hates.
Yeah, I want to hear what the other idea you had was.
No. I'm good for this. John's gonna open up the mental comms again and be like,
we don't know if LaFawn is even into it. So what's your idea? LaFawn might be like, no, I don't want to give away any ground whatsoever. Like, this is a terrible idea. I don't want to tie myself to anyone else. So what's your idea, Matt? We can't bully you into doing it.
I just want to hear.
Yes,
the idea.
we can.
Okay, I'll put all the cards on the table, just so you're like kind of like we're all on the same kind of page. The pitch is not a bad idea. This is something Yasmin would
entertain.
The information of the contract would have to be airtight, because tying yourself to something like this necessitates timelines that are not necessarily your own, and that's not how I roll. Like even
That's why we have Gnosis, right?
Well, even when we made the deal with what's his name,
Korgamaz,
we specifically put in a clause that gave us infinite time, relative infinite time, to start that problem. Because, like, sure, we're operating on a scale, but that scale is, there's a lot of things that need to get done, and we don't necessarily have time to drop it all and get to this right away. So, yes, but this avatar will have to recognize that the timeline is not one that is going to be operated in, like, months or years. We might be talking, like, decades plus.
Okay.
So, yes, my cards on the table, this is something that Yasmin would at least entertain. The other side of it is, though, is that there's instantly as soon as that entertainment comes in, it's like, yeah, but we also need to destroy it. Like, it's not a being beholden to something else is a problem as well. It's convenient until it isn't.
So what's this other idea?
So right now, John has a warlock pact with Tiamat. If John wasn't able to break his pact with Tiamat, John already has not a promise, but a lien on his soul due to Tiamat's influence. Kind of in for a penny, in for a pound, since, obviously John's always trying to wheel and deal. So if he can just, obviously trade one deal for another, that's preferred, because then it just makes it to where he has to just deal with one thing. Currently, John has a Pact of the Hex Warrior. That was what was, made sense with Tiamat at the time for what John was doing. What we could do is he would be basically, so we would use equivalent exchange to where instead of giving up his ability of being a warlock, he would be exchanging then, I'm thinking, his subclass. So instead of keeping the one that John, because like obviously like John, set this up with Tiamat, and Tiamat just was like, hey, I'm bestowing upon you this power. And we opted that this would work out because this seemed like the best thing that John wanted to do at the time to make his class work out. What we could do instead, because John would be missing, I could trade out some of this stuff to where I'd be missing some of the bullshit that I've gotten that I like to use. And we could instead have John take on the subclass of the Great Old One, since that would make way more sense for a Manzicorian like Illithid.
Absolutely, already what I was thinking. Yes.
Yeah, and so we would do that, and basically now John would have his, if not his soul, because that's more of like a devil thing. John would then be, in my opinion, in line with, I wouldn't say like owing this avatar a favor, but effectively the whole point of this is for John to be able to bind himself to this creature and get it to start working with them. And it would be with the idea of furthering this this creature's designs, which right now, if it's following what Manzicorian's all about, it's less, it seems like Manzicorian is less about, oh yeah, Illithid, white, Illithid supremacy, white power, all that.
He kind of is about Illithid supremacy as well, just with this.
No. But, so that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, that, because normally that's like number one on the list. In this case, it seems like, oh, I want to know everything, and I want to know everything, so that way my people can rightfully take over the universe. But it seems like knowledge is power to this thing, and so that's going to trump everything else. Like, obvious. Go ahead.
Well, that was the thing I was going to bring up. Our current mission is categorically destroy Illithid. If we ally ourselves with this avatar of Manzicorian, that takes one of us out of it completely, because we would have to either convince it that the Illithid are not capable, like this batch of them are not capable of handling rule, which seems like it would be a very difficult sell. So binding it to us would necessitate that individual being taken out of the fight with the Illithid completely.
How do you figure?
Because it's the Illithid's deity, right? From my understanding,
yes, one of them.
It's one of them, yes.
Meaning that even though its primary thing is like knowledge and omniscience, I don't think it would, even for I don't think it would tolerate the destruction of a faction of them for knowledge. You know what I mean?
How do you know?
We don't, but that is something that is like doesn't see its plans, allying yourself with it, and then finding out when we're fighting it that it's actually going to turn us against it seems like a pretty big risk to take, when the reason we're here is to find an information to destroy all those things.
Yeah, it seems like counter to, like, what we're doing is very much counter to its whole thing.
I'm going to present two options. These are not the only options. If Yasmin accepts this connection or whatever, then there's no real concern. Yasmin is not pledged to anyone. If John wants to take this on, the only way to just outright break your pact with Tiamat without her just coming to fucking get your soul, because Manzicorian, avatar of a dead god, not as powerful as a greater deity who's trapped in hell. My point is, she can't come for you herself. So if Manzicorian possesses you, not necessarily controls you, but like inhabits your body, that would prevent pretty much anything from stealing your soul. They would have to like straight out kill you. They couldn't just be like, haha, it says in the contract, you're mine.
Yeah.
So you'd have to like carry him around in your brain.
Our contract didn't say that though. want to put that out there.
What are the odds of being possessed
yeah,
by
that makes sense.
Manzicorian, the avatar of Manzicorian, leading to Ceramorphosis?
We're in very untold territory here.
Okay.
I have played Baldur's Gate 3.
I mean, we know about it because we've already been requested like twice to have it happen to us. So, you know.
You've requested to have it happen to you?
No. The staff tried to be like, yo, you should like give in and become a whole last mind flayer thing.
Option 3, put it in the staff. Put Manzicorian in the staff.
Oh.
How would we be able to convince it to go in the staff?
It'd be a powerful, it would be a sentient magic item.
I mean, it's already a sentient magic item. Then it would be a sentient chosen magic item.
Correct. It would be basically in that form. Manzicorian would have Manzicorian's knowledge of Digimon and the digital world is insufficient for him to make an evaluation in his own mind of whether he'd be able to enact his will or if you could just delete him. That's the issue. He doesn't have enough information about that to be able to say, okay, if I was in this digital form, I don't know enough about this. What if they say happen to be friends with an incredibly powerful sentient AI that might be stronger than me in this particular domain? Not that he would ever suspect that, Exarch, but like there's just too many unknowns. Whereas putting him in a artifact, which is very difficult to destroy, and the artifact can already affect its surroundings, so Manzicorian would still be able to do that. That would be an easier sell.
Okay.
So those are
see what you're saying.
There could be more options, but Yasmin takes the pact. You become the avatar of Manzicorian, or put him in the staff. And there are other options are completely on the table, and I don't think any of these have officially been raised with Manzicorian yet.
And we could also rain down hellfire vis-a-vis the ship, and try and wipe
That'd
it
be
out.
enough, though.
I have no idea.
The problem is
I got a natural 20 and I couldn't read it, so I have no idea what this thing is capable of.
And there's like 200 feet of stone.
Yeah.
That does limit your firepower. Hey, just stand right here, please. Right here. Look straight up.
So we have this thing called an energization beam. What it does is it supercharges you and gives you like the ability to like fly and all sorts of things. But you need to stand right here on these coordinates.
Why is there a big X on the ground? Yes.
Question: if we were to, let's just say everything goes well, we convince this being to merge with the artifact of the illithids that we have. I'm assuming it would supercharge that artifact, or would it be able to, somehow, would it be able to leave, or would it be basically becoming a second like entity inside that artifact, like another sentience?
The purpose of the Staff of Penumbra is to promulgate illithid supremacy. Insofar as that is its purpose, it would likely completely submit to Manzicorian.
Okay. And so it would become like the
major
Staff of
domo.
Manzicorian, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. One of his titles is the Philosophlayer, which I think is hilarious.
So it would turn the staff into a fucking
the Staff of the Philosophlayer.
Yeah.
First we had the Illithilich, and then we had the Philosophlayer. I will say, okay, if we can guarantee that he will not interfere with our destruction of the Illithid on the Forge, right? I am not opposed to becoming contracted in this way, right? The big thing is our entire mission at this point in time, the reason we're here is the destruction of the Illithid.
Of a lot of Illithids.
Yes. To the point where, because they're starting to become they're taking that steps to become, taking control over this area, right? They are 6 months away, 5-ish months away from launching, launching an assault that will take control of Pyrespace. That is what we're under. If one of us becomes the contracted of Manzacorian. And we do not write it in the way that and cannot prevent him from breaking that. The entire point of why we're here is null and void. That is the big problem. So I'm not opposed. Yasmin is not opposed to taking that burden, but it has to be in such a way that it doesn't ruin why we're here in the first place. Because again, we've sacrificed our souls to be here. This is not like let's just change the avenue and be like, yeah, okay, the liquids are cool now. This is like, we've staked a lot on this. Speaking of, do I go to the Hell Realm if I die with a Ring of Mind Shielding?
No.
Sick.
But you can bet they're going to be sending some bounty hunters to find that ring.
Oh, absolutely. But that's a problem for later. This is why we have backup plans on backup plans.
Mm-hmm. I gotta tell you real quick while Matt's researching. The backup plan for one of the original gnomes that gave me my name, my username, played by Echofoot from the community. Nimsh the Unstable. I'm not going to go into his whole story. I've told that story a few times. What I am going to say is that he discovered the clone spell, which you can create backup bodies for yourself. And like, if you can put them in stasis and prevent them from rotting, because, that can be a problem. So what he did was he built tombs by it with flesh to stone.
Oh.
And then put some like traps on the tomb and stuff, or some contingent spells to unpetrify it. And so people would keep killing him because he's this like insane mechanizing menace to society. And he keeps coming back because he has all these different backups hidden across the multiverse. Just like some statue, just, how long has it been?
Yeah, because petrified entities are immune to status effects, right?
Mm-hmm. And they're not going to rot. Like, that's the main thing, is that your clone, and you don't have to like have refrigeration magic that stays on the whole time. It's not like if the power goes out, your food's gonna go bad. It's like, no, it's a rock.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Messaging Gnosis, or radioing Gnosis, I guess. Is there a way to complete this contract that would still allow us to handle the threat that we came here for?
That depends entirely on this entity's inclinations. I suspect they are highly intelligent, so if you attempt to use subterfuge, it may be difficult. I will give you a significant advantage, but without access to the entirety of my origin network. My capabilities are not as significant as they might otherwise be. I am confident of my ability to outsmart nearly any entity. The avatar of a god of knowledge is an unknown. Begin by defining your desired terms. Do not worry about specificity. State your goals and things you want to avoid, and we can develop from there. This is the only ethical AI prompt you may submit.
Matt, you were busy looking at something. What was your thought?
So, if we want to be at least somewhat forthright in our interaction with this creature, we could attempt to convince it to merge with the staff, in the option that it wouldn't be easy for it to be just hoodwinked. If it agreed, we could keep our end of the bargain and bring it to the tower and effectively, merge with it and be able to, do its thing. However, John has plans of fuckery, which would obviously put us on this thing's shit list. But if we did it properly, depending on what this thing would be capable of after it merges with the staff, that would effectively, once this thing merges with the staff, if it agrees to it, we need somebody to attempt to bond with it. It would likely be me or Yasmin or Dolores in order to find out what the hell this thing is going to be capable of. As long as it's not capable of transmogrification, we could technically, screw it over.
How big is the staff and how heavy is it?
Let me see if that detail is in here. Illithids are fairly tall on average. Their size kind of depends on the Ceramorphosis host, but... You know, in the original module, this guy's just in the shrine. He's just there. He's just one of the encounters that you face. Just the avatar of Mizmoor is
hanging out
there.
Yeah, just whatever.
It's a high level adventure, so the encounters are supposed to be like scary and stuff, but he's just in there. I'm like, no, you build an entire story or dungeon around this guy. Like, this is not just an encounter. Holy crap.
So you're walking around, minding your own business, enjoying your day. You walk into a storeroom. You have tread upon me for the last time.
The staff of ancient Penumbra is crafted out of solid substare, the nigh indestructible material of which the bedrock, quote, quote, of Penumbra is formed. The staff is 5 feet long and 2 inches in diameter.
Okay. I assume it weighs less than 10 pounds.
Yes.
There is a tool we can use to summon it instantly. It can stay in safety here and then be summoned instantly to my hand via the instant summon spell, which I will post in chat. So in the interest of safety, you know, it doesn't even have to leave. It basically starts in a safe location, ends in a safe location. And the whole traveling thing doesn't come.
Yeah, it's never like on board whispering into your brains.
Yeah.
I feel like sitting around
That's
debating
nice.
how to deal with this like is much more worthy of it.
Wait, sorry, say again, Rosie?
I'm just saying this whole conversation, trying to figure out what the hell to do about it, this feels more worthy of it than, oh, there's an avatar in that box.
Yes. No, but I think Josie also said something that.
Oh no, I like the idea of if we do decide to put him in the staff, like not keeping him near us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's also funny? The last aspect of that spell does not apply.
Mm-hmm.
Dispel magic or similar effect does not work.
What's that?
So the spell instant summons says at the very end, dispel magic or a similar effect successfully applied to Sapphire ends the spell's effect. No, it doesn't. Because as a high level engineer of evil, my spell-like effects are immune to dispel magic and counterspell.
Interesting.
So yeah, I haven't had a chance to flex that particular effect yet, but
but you shall.
The more I read about this class, the more things I realize I'm like missing / not taking advantage of. Like I can be really aggressive against like a quote unquote magic fighter because a lot of the effects that they're strong at just don't apply to me. I mean, putting this thing in the staff and then like transporting instantly somewhere seems like a fairly reasonable plan of attack. The one thing I would say is it also gives us time once we get to that area to isolate it from the network, so that even by completing the letter of the law, we do not give it free and instant access to the database entirely.
Yeah.
Until we can eventually destroy it. Like making a pact with it is fine, if only the fact that we're specifically fighting Illithid makes it risky.
And in order to get around that, it'd be really difficult to find a way to arrange it where that's not an issue. without letting Manzikorian know that you're up to that, which changes the tenor of the entire conversation.
Yeah, because we're here for the annulus.
Correct.
That's why we're here. And I fear that if we give that information, if we give the information that we're fighting Illithid and like try and play that into a contract with it, that it will turn guns blazing and like turn on us instantly. Right? And we would have to fight it now. That's the biggest risk we take of allying ourselves with it in a contracted position as opposed to, with this staff. That's where the big rub is for doing that particular plan.
Yeah, I'm liking the idea of putting it in the staff a lot more than letting it possess somebody.
It would not have to possess Yasmin.
Yeah.
It would have to possess John in order to override his pact with a more powerful deity. It would have to be like, that T-Man's down there, I'm right here, so as long as I'm right here, I can override that.
I think any
And it would turn Matt into a gulag as well.
bodily deals we can refrain from making with it, the better.
So are you guys okay with us pitching the idea of transporting it to the tower by merging with the staff of Ancient Penumbra?
I think that's probably the safest avenue based on what we're already doing.
Okay. Then if you guys are okay with it, John's going to make that pitch unless one of you wants to do it.
I mean,
one of you will have to make a persuasion check.
My persuasion is very high.
This is not a part. This plan does have its downsides from its perspective. So one of you must make a. Go ahead.
The three things I would highlight as making. So the three things I would highlight as mitigating the risk is that you are being put into a staff of nearly indestructible material.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to be left here in safety until such a time when we can summon you instantly into the location with a methodology that can't be destroyed.
And what are the assurances you'd provide that you actually would summon it at some point instead of just cheesing off and leaving it here forever? Because Manzikorian does not accept promises unless those promises are in some form of binding agreement, as in it will kill me or something, like force will enforce this. That's the main problem about saying, oh, we'll totally pick you up later. It's like there needs to be a time bomb or something, or you need to be outrageously persuasive.
I do like outrageously persuasive.
I mean, I could just try a trust me bro approach and then go from there.
You certainly can.
What do you guys think?
I think after all that conversating, Medwithin should be just about done with their dream spell, right?
That too.
Yes, very much so. She is now communicating with you from the other side. One, even though that is the space of her mastery, she's beginning to wonder if this was a bad decision.
I was going to say, like, what was her plan with this?
A psychic god is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Two, she can see from here. If this avatar is destroyed, Manzikorian will cease to exist. This is the last trace of that god's existence.
Okay.
If it's destroyed, he's gone. She also does believe that he could be bound, but he would go kicking and screaming the entire time. So you'd have to survive him while you try to bind him. She would work on it from her side, you would work on it from your side, so on and so forth. She can also tell he has been asleep for a very long time. A very long time. Probably more asleep since Manzikorian was destroyed, but basically it's been on Penumbra for a long ass time. But was still connected to Manzicorian during that time, and therefore would not have been ignorant of what's going on in the rest of the universe. That flow of knowledge only stopped when Manzicorian was destroyed.
With that information from Med Within,
Mm-hmm.
there is nothing that would please me more than destroying the Illithid. They are a plague on free-thinking individuals. Information for information's sake is great, but it has to be under free will.
There is another possibility. The annulus is a psionic nullifier of such power that it can destroy lesser deities and artifacts. Were it used so, it too would be destroyed, overloaded in the process.
So, I mean, if we can convince him to join with the staff, then use the annulus to take care of the Illithid, we could always summon him, the staff, and just destroy him in the annulus after we're done using it.
So basically, firing the annulus off with Manzicorian nearby would destroy the staff. Sorry, destroy the annulus.
Specifically targeting Manzicorian or the staff with the annulus would destroy it. You've done enough research to know that when you activate it, it is guided by your thoughts. It doesn't just wipe out all psionic entities, it can be targeted. I want to wipe out.
You're saying we could use the
Illithids.
annulus on the Illithids or on the Manzicorian avatar.
Oh, is it one or the other?
No, depending on how you're going to use it on the Illithids, it may have multiple. It's not going to wipe it out. Depending on
But
what you
using
plan
it
to do
on
with it.
Manzicorian would destroy it.
Yes. It would erase a god, and if you used it on the staff, it would destroy the staff and Manzicorian because he's not a demigod, he's an avatar. So it has enough power to destroy them both. Destroying either would destroy it, will cause it to collapse and dissolve. But if he's in the staff, you could use it to destroy the staff. It would get rid of both of them and destroy the annulus.
Also, if we get him to join with the staff, we can also take him to Exarch as well.
Very true. The question then being, can Exarch handle him?
Well, if Exarch can't handle him, we just bring the annulus, and if Exarch can't handle him, just boom, gone.
I think with this information, this is to both of you, by the way. This is not an above the table thing.
Thank you.
With this information, firing the annulus off in the Illithid, weakening them, destroying them, immediately summoning the staff and firing the annulus to destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
And ruining their entities forever. I mean, it would be catastrophic in the best way.
Yeah.
We have a chance to rewrite history here. Finish what the Gith couldn't.
Keep in mind, destroying Manzicorian will not wipe out the Illithids. It will erase this deity forever.
Mm-hmm.
But certainly put a hefty mark on Illithid history.
Absolutely. It'd be like
less complete and utter annihilation, more like, well, this is a pretty big step in that direction.
Somebody
Kicking them while they're down.
The execution writ for Manzicorian, but it was never co-signed.
Yeah.
You want to make sure it takes.
John, you're thinking pretty heavily here.
I'm looking at my seals.
Medwithin also points out there's some scary shit in Dogalad's vault that hasn't gotten out. There's lots of places to put this thing. Go ahead. What are you about to say, Matt?
I mean, so I'm a big fan of attempting to convince it to do the staff thing, trying to make it seem like, look,
yeah, could you try to get out of here and go do something? Like, that's a possibility, but you are, the last vestige of your god. And there's a lot of terrible, crap out there that would seek to, obviously like benefit from you and also destroy you. Um, there's more than just us out there. So us having stumbled upon you, this could be, fortuitous for all of us. You help us, we help you. And the way that we can help you is by getting you closer to the quintessence of your ultimate goal, which is knowing knowledge. So pitching that idea, I think, would be both giving it some kind of purpose and giving it a sense of security if we can make this pact in a way to where it will feel supported. So I like that idea. I also like the idea of just resealing it back in here. And John has some ways of doing that. It's just, like Nebwithan was saying, it just takes time. So
can you survive it? Is the question.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And so while they're talking, one of the things I was going to say is that during the course of their conversation, and I'm going to try to have John, since this thing is very much focused on, on what's happening here. It's interacting not just with me, but with the others, I would assume, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, and its actual eyes, unless it breaks it, are currently staring at that seal, right?
Correct.
So
as long as the conversation is continuing, it's not breaking the loop.
So it would be either, if not, effectively, like, peripherally wise, it's either blinded or, at least difficult to see what's going on. So what I'd like to do with John is I have these really cool manacles that I'd like to just slap on this thing, my magic cuffs. So I would like to hold while DeLaurice and Yasmin are distracting it by speaking with it, John's just going to kind of, very slowly but surely, utilizing his class feature from his seeker background. I want to blend into the background. Let's see, where is it? Here we go. Facing the crowd, John's just kind of like, there's this group of creatures that are kind of surrounding the illithid as we're all talking. And John wants to, kind of face in the crowd, just very slowly kind of fall into the background of what's happening here. And then very stealthily, he is going to make himself invisible, press the gun up to his head to where he can't be perceived. And then he's just going to just slip these magic cuffs on to where, as long as these cuffs are on, it would make it, again, just one more level of security of it not being able to cast any spells or magical effects.
Do you want to try persuading it to do the staff thing first, or do you want this to be your first avenue of attack? Because this is something you should talk with the whole group about it.
Yeah, I would say if the group is down with, trying the thing, then we can try that first. I'm okay with that. Obviously, I think that DeLaurice, it seems like, is going to be our front woman, and so and Yasmin can, as being the absolutely supportive goat that they are, I think that Yasmin, helping with this diplomacy to where they can put both of their efforts into it, would be preferred. And then John can be kind of waiting in the wings. And if it goes well, fantastic. We'll just do that. You know what I mean? And if it doesn't go well, then at least John will be setting the groundwork for the rest of this. So what I'd like to do is that, and again, John, while they were talking, was already starting this. So what I'd like to do is, over the course of this conversation, I would like John to finish casting the magic circle around this creature. And again, they're staring at the thing. So John's being as, just nonchalant as he can be during all of this, with all these people kind of, looking around, doing their thing. Yeah. So John's gonna, because we can always put a building around this thing. It's not hard to do that. All we need to do is just keep it sealed. So John's going to start casting an inward-facing magic circle.
Well, because I rolled a natural 1 and I have a plus 18 to perception, I guess he doesn't notice. Because he's a godling. He's not immortal. Just because he's looking doesn't mean. So I give him disadvantage, and the one thing that, yeah.
So 2 things I want to do.
It's meant to be, baby.
First, the information that would be reasonable to convince it. 1, it thinks of thrall species as lesser.
Mm-hmm.
How many other thrall species in its existence has it come across who is capable of dealing with this much magic?
Mm-hmm.
That is in line with helping it? The likelihood of you finding another entity that can provide this flexibility is in an order of magnitude so limited that it may not exist again.
Mm-hmm.
2, I would like to use the free action to cast Bless. Myself, John, De La Reese. Whatever buff we can get, let's get it. And third, giving it the fact that this is not without risk. Basically, the thing I'm trying to give advantage to De La Reese here is using my intelligence to like kind of support my charisma here.
Yeah, absolutely.
The second thing is that our skills are uniquely beneficial based on where we come from. To the point where its risk is, because there's always risk. I don't think I'm going to try and convince it that it isn't risky. I think it's the risk is more than made up for by the possibility of success and advancement for it.
Okay. I think those are
like basically being like, I know you're not dumb. I know you know there's risk, and I'm not going to tell you there's not. But
right. But read our crypto white paper. The upside is enormous. De La Reese, do you want to make a? It's funny. I was still impersonating Hewlin when I made that roll, so it looks very weird. Do you want to make a persuasion check with advantage?
I sure do.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Unfortunately, Bless doesn't apply here, but
30.
Dirty 30.
Do you still have what's it called on you?
Bardic
inspiration for yourself?
No, but
Can you
I
give it-
do
I don't know
have.
if you can give it to
I do
yourself.
have the inspiration though that John gave me earlier.
But that's just a
That's
one.
true.
That's just an inspo, right? It's not a bardic inspiration, because that would
Yeah.
just give you advantage, and you already have advantage.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you rolled an 18. You rolled an 18. This is close to maximum.
Yeah, that is pretty close to maximum.
Is there anything I can do as a reaction here?
All right. And what is the exact sequence of events you are proposing?
Just jump in our staff and wait here because we need to make sure that there's not anything dangerous as we leave Penumbra. And once we get to the Obsidian Tower, which is where he wants to eventually go, correct?
Yes.
We'll summon him there.
That will not work.
Why?
The Obsidian Tower is not accessible via those planar means. You would need to conduct the summoning while adjacent to a viable method of access, rather than from within the tower itself. The demi-plane in which it exists is warded and folded away from all access except its unique planar network.
Then we'll do that.
What assurance do you offer that this summoning will occur? I have no reason to allow you out of my power right now, unless you can provide an enforceable, binding assurance that you will perform this deed.
What do you guys think?
I have an idea. but I don't like it. I'd rather just bind this thing rather than make this offer, but it is a good offer.
What is it?
John, this thing has already seen the power that John has been able to put in place, and John could offer to leave his artifact Krontaka in the demiplane with it, which would guarantee that John would have to go back there to get it back. And he knows the power of this artifact. It wouldn't be like leaving any old, magic item there. This is John's item. This is basically John's identity.
Do we have anything other to offer him first?
You don't have the red kits anymore.
The other thing too is we could hold someone hostage. One of our party.
Where's Miros?
No. The one who has the best chance of it is Hulwin.
Oh, dang.
Gods often have abilities that break the rules, but this is the avatar of a dead god. Her power might allow her to endure the madness. And hey, if he's in a staff, the madness is going to be like much more contained. That's one of the nice things. It's not just like everywhere.
Yeah.
Hulwin would absolutely volunteer to stay here and make stink eyes at this thing.
To remain here, not in the demiplane.
Which demiplane are you talking about? The Obsidian Tower?
No. You were saying we would basically leave the staff and Hulwin here in this shrine?
Correct.
Okay.
And she would just be its guardian until it was summoned or until you returned. You would lose one of your most powerful allies at the moment, someone who is very useful in space and in a lot of ways. But this is the sort of thing that could be enough.
What do y'all think?
I mean, Hulwin's in the Mind Lake. We can ask her.
Yeah, no, she volunteered. Yeah. Absolutely, she would volunteer.
It is a risk.
Mm-hmm.
And Hulwin, you have been of tremendous assistance. But I think in the interest of our longer plans,
I pledged to help you in order to liberate those who are enthralled in the Forge. Doing this would work towards that goal.
It would also have the distinct upside of not having that mind warping on us while we travel.
Do not bear that evil with you. Let those who have sworn to guard and fight against such things for eternity, not one lifetime, take that risk.
Don't like it, but it is a good offer.
It asked for a counterbalance. It asked for insurance.
Yeah.
This is an entity that is sworn by its very nature. This is not some sort of words promise. This thing must do it. Would be a binding like no other.
So what would that entail for Hulwin then?
Its risk is that its thing is that Hulwin, basically it's asking what is the guarantee that we will bring it over and complete this deal. We're saying we're leaving Hulwin, one of ours.
Yes.
As a this thing's life, really, its existence as a binding in exchange. We are trading Hulwin's life for a guarantee that we are going to bring it, we're going to teleport it when we get to the place we promised.
And what would happen if we don't? Like the if we don't keep our
end of the bargain, then Hulwin just stays here forever guarding this thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're basically giving up the life of somebody else.
Or tries to destroy her. Which she's a celestial, so if she just gets damaged down, she just goes back to Arborea.
And then it's just here to be recovered by someone else.
So, I mean, actually, now that I think about it, that's not a bad idea anyways. It's actually a better idea to have Hulwin here because you mentioned somebody recovering it. She can also guarantee that nobody else potentially finds their way down here and gets this artifact.
I mean, so let's just say worst case scenario, if we decide to not go through with it, then Hulwin has to defend this thing until she perishes and then just returns back to Arborea.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be like betting her divinity or anything on this.
Right.
Is there a cooldown for her returning, like 100 years, or something
it's
like that?
It's a long time. She wouldn't be within a mortal lifespan.
For now.
A normal mortal lifespan.
Okay. Yeah, I would say if she's willing to make that sacrifice, then that's fine. If this entity is willing to basically take the life of another as a bargaining chip, then yes, that's fine.
Bring the staff.
And we'll find out what happens next time on Coriander Society Adventures. Thanks everyone for joining us. We had a great time. I hope you did too. We will see you next time.